Okay.
The youngest one.
Now what happened last week? Kids.
I've still got my inspiration points. Well, I'll take a back seat.
Wait, are we missing someone? Oh no, we're not missing someone. Okay, good.
Who's gonna do it? Wow, this is loud.
No.
Why is it loud? It's on like 1% and it's so loud.
It's at 1%. You gotta.
Yeah,
gotta
the
turn
music?
up a lot more.
It's loud as fuck.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
at 30. I just turned it down to 36%. I can.
You can also
It's
turn it
quiet.
down in the chat.
I have it turned in the chat down to 1%, and
Yeah.
it's still the loudest thing.
What
Really?
in
Yeah,
the
that-
world
that
are you
9%
guys talking about?
fine.
Mine's not very loud at all.
Even
That's
here at
probably-
13.
Did you?
Yes. It's alright. But yeah, last week, where did we begin last week?
Oh,
we,
yay! It finally sent. Sorry. It works
we,
now.
Oh,
We're
okay.
drinking.
We went firstly to get the, is it Mordar or Mordair? Mordair, right?
The first one you said.
Mordar, okay, Mordar. We went to get the Mordar, and we took them to the Mage Tower to deal with the creepy spider devil in the basement. And we geared up for a big fight, and fucking one-shot it. We were like, yep, okay, cool. And now, at least Azrael is like, wow, these monster hunters really know their shit. Wow. Very impressed. Then we, what did we do after that? We went and had another snoop around, and maybe we showed you guys around the tower.
Left.
Oh yeah, we went back to the inn, right? Yeah, and had a little meal, and then we had a nap. Yeah.
Well, you did go around and talk with
Oh yeah, we went back to the guy.
Oh yeah.
the speaker of the town.
We didn't get money.
Mhm.
Bullshit.
It's 'cause Lord
Yeah, so
Melvin
we
has
didn't.
yet to return.
So we didn't get paid for the job that we said we were going to get paid for, and we lost our horses.
Oh.
Love it. I actually do love it. That's the thing. And then we had our little nap, and from there we slept until night, right?
Yeah.
It's about 2 a.m. I'm pretty sure you said, right?
Yeah.
3 a.m. The
3
witching
a.m.,
hour.
The witching hour. And from there we headed on to the stables, where we were met with a lovely sight of our beloved steeds, our companions, being beheaded rather, and their heads chucked in a pile on the floor with a big note on the well, painted in blood, wasn't it? On the Did I make that up, or was it painted in
No.
blood?
No, it was written in blood. Yes.
Yeah. Saying something akin to stop looking into stuff. This is your last warning, pretty much. And then we had a little discussion with Yargo about.
You had a discussion.
Mhm.
Don't forget who that was.
More like an interrogation, but
Yeah, I agree.
We had a discussion.
he peed his pants.
Whatever
You literally
you
did
wanna
pee his
call it,
pants.
dear.
You're 2 for 2 in intimidating and being a dick to this guy.
He's a dick
He's a dick
in
first.
general. Yeah, man. He that's gross negligence on his part. We required his services.
Negligence.
It is. Horses have no heads. If that's not gross negligence, I'm not sure what is. And he promised very kindly to investigate the situation and replace our horses, at least to some degree. And you guys, you had a little investigation moment, didn't you? Who and Wesley, you snooped around, found some tracks, and who did a little bit of reconnaissance. And R2 Mordar, you were kind of sulking, I do believe, or quiet and sad. Yeah.
One. Bobby
Indeed.
was just standing with his arms crossed. He doesn't really get why you guys are so down about horses, but he didn't want to say anything to offend anyone.
Nice.
Let's get another one. Name it horse. Yeah.
It's just horse.
It's horse 2. But yeah, that's more or less what happened, right?
Does anyone remember the specifics of the warning you guys were given? What the actual
This
words
is
were?
your only warning. Don't release it, lest you wreak destruction on us all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
really should take some notes, right? I just do all this by memory. I should take some notes.
Okay, Azrael, you get the wonderful inspiration point again
I do have one already, so I don't mind
that
if
you'll
somebody
just give
take
to
it.
someone else.
If you guys want to roll for it, I don't mind. Whoever's not got one. I think it's just. Or Wesley and who? Did you have you
I already
used your
have
one?
one. I've
Yeah,
just
you've
never
got
used
one.
it.
I think who
Yeah.
should get it for remembering the threat.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
works.
That works.
Thanks.
Sure. Sure.
Wait, didn't you use it? Oh no, I remember. Never mind. Who used hers? Never mind.
I use mine like the first chance I can get.
Like,
I remember
I
Stuff.
literally forget I have it. I fucking forget every session that I've got it.
Got it.
I'll make a note to remind you. How about that?
Thank you. If I ever fail a roll, if I roll like a shit, to be fair, oh my god, I've rolled so bad these last few weeks.
Yes,
I've not
you
used it.
The sticky note has been made.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
So, yeah, I guess, are you guys planning on waiting around? Because you guys had sent, Iago to go get, Siora, the captain of the guard, I believe. You guys gonna wait around, or?
We gotta be here so they can come and like also take down all the notes and stuff. And if there's a crime scene, if we leave, that'll be suspicious, right? Because we found it and then we left. Like
I agree.
that's just my thinking. I guess
Yeah.
we just gotta stay put until the guards come.
Yeah, I
You're the-
think our goal was we were gonna go to Pina's house anyway, which
Mhm.
was within walking distance, but we decided to get our horses.
No, it's actually
Yeah.
kind of far.
Oh,
Moderately far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys wait for a bit of time, and after a while you see Iago and Siora and a handful of guards enter the. Oh, that's a circle. That is not. You see Iago and about 4 guards and Siora come from the road heading outside of town to stables.
can I peek at each one of their feet as they walk by to see if it is like the general size of that, foot diagram I made and the tracks I was following? Who there has big feet? I want to know.
Sure, yeah. Perception check.
Perception. Yeah. Did it send? Oh my god. Oh, there it goes.
17. Yeah, you would see that in regards to big feet that are about the same size that the footprints are, you'd see that the closest of them would be either Iago or Sior.
I thought I already looked at Yago's feet, so.
These are
So-
slightly smaller.
Yeah, so Siora has large feet as well.
Well, you see that she is indeed dressed in some of her armor, not all of it. And you'd see that, yeah, the boots that she's wearing, the metal boots, they definitely make it so their feet are larger, probably than what they are, obviously, without.
I'm gonna keep an eye on her, and I want to see like her reaction to all this stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But
So
I'm
yeah.
gonna be like, I'm gonna stand off to the side and not make my presence very well known.
Camouflage.
And are you on the roof still?
I was kind of perched on the roof as they were walking up, but like as they go in, I want to like just kind of barely poke my head in the door.
Okay, yeah. They
I want to make it obvious I'm not like watching her. I want to kind of like stay to the shadows, as rogues do.
Sierra signals for the guards to stop. She gives a nod to Yago, and Yago begins to head back to his house. And did you just step up to her, Wesley?
Mm-hmm.
And then she turns to meet your face, and she's very tired, given that you woke her up at 2 in the morning. 3 in the morning.
It's probably more like 4 at this point, let's be honest.
4 in the morning, okay.
Now we're coming up on a good night's sleep.
So, Captain, we came here in the middle of the night to retrieve our horses for something, and when we went inside, we found that our horses had been killed. As far as we know, it was one culprit, and the trail went that way, and it seems as though whoever it was tried to cover up the tracks, but eventually the tracks reappeared, and they went back onto the road back into town. I just want to warn you, if you go inside, it's a gruesome sight. But
I've seen worse.
this is some. I'm sure you have. But this is something that you should see. And that's all the information we have right now.
She nods. Bit better than what Yago informed me on. And she
Azrael will step up the way to allow some room for
steps up. I guess weaves her way around Fabio and goes and starts examining all the horses and just kind of slowly walking, looking at each cut and looking at the horses, each cut, the blood and all that stuff. As she's walking, she says, "May I ask why you were retrieving your horses in the dead of night?"
For business of our own, honorable captain.
Can I insight check her on her reaction as she sees this?
Are you out of view of her?
I mentioned though that when she went in there, I wanted to see like if she was like, "Whoa, what about this?" or if she was just like expecting the sight before she walked in, like she knew exactly what it looked like.
Okay, yeah, insight check.
Ah, shit. Do I use the inspiration point? Fuck it, why not?
Okay.
Make it worth it.
Better, but not as good as I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, she certainly somewhat expecting this sight.
Hmm.
You guess that might be because Yago was talking to her and told her about what he saw. She does look at the severed horses with a kind of a curiosity and a bit of a kind of examining them, like examining the cut and stuff like that, and yeah, like kind of like, yeah, she like somewhat knows what to expect, but definitely not all the way.
Okay. I'll repeat my suspicions, but not. She's still on the list. She's not off the list yet. Let's just say that.
As you can see, Captain, this is all very fresh, and strangely enough, Yago told us that he did not hear a peep out of these steeds. I do presume that this is the first you've heard of this matter also.
It is.
Can I insight that?
Okay, yeah, inside it then.
Why is my thing not rolling? Oh my fucking god, dude. Hang on. Oh, I disabled it. It's an 18. Do you want me to take a screenshot of it? I think I disabled my extension for some reason.
I trust you.
Okay, yeah, it's an
You
18.
should reactivate the extension.
Yeah, I did. I just did it
Doesn't
now.
take that long. Yeah. 18. Cool. She sounds like she said, "It is."
Fair enough.
It's not. She
It's
doesn't.
not a very readable statement, yeah.
It's not a. Yes, it's not a very readable statement.
And Azrael will continue and walk up alongside her, and he will gesture to the pile of heads underneath the blanket that he placed over them, and then he will gesture to the message on the wall.
She goes. Sorry. Go on. Do you want to say
No,
something?
no, that's it.
She goes and pulls back the blanket and looks at the heads, and then after examining that, she stares at the message. You've only been in town, what, 2 days? Have you
Yes.
made any enemies?
Not that I'm aware of, unless our fair-haired friends have made some less than friendly drinking buddies. I do not believe so. We have no reason to have enemies in this town.
And I wouldn't.
Of course, other than the stable master, but I had a brief exchange with him and I have reason to believe that he is at least somewhat innocent.
It's most confusing. Since I've returned, I haven't noticed anyone really. Well, I don't get the sense that very few people in the town would act this way.
Do you have any idea what this message might be referring to? What it is?
I have no idea.
We are stumped as well. And he will turn and...
Do you want to make a deception check for that?
Sure.
The horses are stumped too.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
Yeah,
Hey.
the little ghost die. Oh,
She
that's
kind of
great, isn't it?
half turns her head towards you and raises an eyebrow. You sure you're stumped by that?
Yes.
What did you say originally? That she was.
Oh, hey, remember you have that inspiration point?
Yeah, it's a bit late now, I suppose, isn't it? I literally forgot.
Oh my god.
5 minutes.
We've been playing for 5 minutes and I forgot. Do you mind if I try, Parker, or is it
Yeah,
too
if you
late?
want to use it, yeah. What was
Yeah,
that?
I've been holding on to this fucking thing for 3 sessions. I need to get rid of it.
Ezra? What was that, Ezra? Sorry.
I was asking what he said that. Wow, that's amazing.
I'm so sorry.
That she was checking on the deception.
What did he say?
What
Oh,
did he
sorry,
say
guys,
that
sorry,
was
sorry.
deceiving?
Yeah, I said we don't have any idea.
And meaning what the message is. They have no idea at all what the message could possibly mean.
All right.
Do we?
I'm
Just
pretty sure
realized
you
that
do.
there's a threat in the town of some sort.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna come in and be totally normal, and I'm going to pass my horse and go to the farthest horse. Nope, not there on that one. The third horse, and I'm going to inspect it and see what kind of weapon would have done it. What do I roll for that?
Poor Argo.
Survival.
Investigation.
Sure, not survival.
Um,
Oh,
No,
it's
okay.
dead.
what does survival
It's
Oh,
do?
probably. I don't know if it's.
shut up! Stay out of it.
If you can give me a good reason
Okay,
why it would be
survival
survival.
because she is a witcher, and so when she
Mhm.
sees things that are killed on the side of the road that other people have done, she can, with her survival skills, she can know that it. She can. I don't know.
He needs to figure out what killed it in order to survive in the wild.
Uh-huh.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
In case she's
survival
being
check.
hunted.
Survival check.
Yay! Thank you. 18.
Man, you guys roll so well.
Ridiculous.
It is
I
not.
just fucking do nothing.
Don't jinx her. Her first roll is usually a 1.
You just jinxed me.
It is not the slicing or dicing of any kind of monster or
Was it magic or was it
natural thing. It could be magic. It could be a very sharp sword that can make a very clean cut.
Okay. Can I look and see if the horses defecated before they died?
Before they
That would
died?
also be survival. Yeah. Or-
Poop
yeah.
check.
Make an athletics check.
Did I recall last session you said the heads looked like they've been hacked off, or they were? Or am
Sliced.
I imagining that?
You must be imagining that.
Okay, so they're clean cuts?
They're clean cuts, yes.
That would explain no screaming.
Did they defecate?
Yes.
Okay. All of them?
Yes. Why? What do you think you would get out of this? Finding their
How
crap?
long they were there?
Along with their fear, you know, stuff. I don't know. She's a witcher. Monsters defecate because of things. Just make things up. It's fantasy.
They do.
You dip your finger in the feces and then you.
That's not
Survival check. What happens?
You're poisoned. No.
Can get poisoned.
Bear Grylls moment.
Can I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's my witcher shit? Where's that? Sick.
The
I
horse
don't
was
have it up.
eating blueberries before it died.
Can I
It's
see
a
if there's?
blueberry farmer.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's. Thank you. It's dark here. It's dark in here. It's dark.
Yes, it is. It's nighttime. There's some candles. Not candles. Lanterns lit around the stables. But yeah, it's otherwise kind of dark. Yeah.
don't
Wesley, you need a light.
That's not my voice. Yes.
Hold out a dagger or something.
What?
Hold out a dagger or something.
Oh, she'll take out a dagger.
Cast light on it.
Okay. Where's the message? Over here?
On the
Yeah, the back wall, yeah.
She'll go to the back wall and she'll put her knife dagger around the message. Does anything else pop up? And can I also tell what it was used with a hand or something else?
It does look to be hand painted on there. What do you mean around it?
Any secret messages in the light?
No secret message in the light.
Damn. But it was
As-
a hand that did it? Fucking barbaric.
Mm-hmm.
Azrael was just watching Isabella go about her business, and he'll say, "Have you noticed anything strange with the corpses?"
No, I just do not understand how somebody can do this and it does not disturb the others. Like nobody screamed. That does not make any sense. Their windpipe would be broken before they got killed, but the other horses would not be okay with this. They would smell it. Which makes me think there was really only 4 people or one person at the same time. I don't really know.
There was only one set of tracks coming in and out of this place.
Yes, but you don't understand. People can fly. There are other things that people can do to not make tracks. They
Like,
have just made the mistake.
like. And Fabio's looking at you like, give her a minute.
Like, magic can do that.
Magic
No,
could
there's
sever
this
the
dust.
heads all at once.
This is true. And there's dust that you can put so that there are no footprints behind you. There are lots of things. We are missing something.
Azrael at this point will turn to. I want to actually ask you a question, Parker. How common is weapon ownership in your world? Because, for example, in the medieval eras, owning a sword was a very prestigious thing, and not just everybody had one. So how common is like weapon ownership?
I would say it's probably similar. Yes, it's a
So you have to be a rich boy to have a sword.
or at least they
This.
have a high quality sword. I mean, you might be a peasant and just find a sword and then scoop it up, but it could be dented and stuff like that. If you're gonna have a high quality sword and maintain it, then most certainly you gotta be rich, have some amount of money.
Okay. At this point, he'll turn to the captain and he'll say, "You are the captain of the guard here, yes? I do presume that, given your station, you might have access to some sort of catalogue as to those who own weapons here or are skilled with magics, at least on the outside. Is that something that you have? Or is that not something you do?"
Well, that's something that we should have done, but while I was at war, the man that replaced me, he was very lazy fellow, and he messed up quite a bit on the paperworks.
I see.
So I'm afraid that current records are a bit in shambles at the moment.
Anybody could have stolen a weapon or even not even used a weapon to do this.
Yes, if you have access to magic, I believe that should be something maybe logged as well.
We don't keep a record on people that have magic.
That is understandable.
Well, it is not common and it should be easy to find, and I'm going to find him, so this warning does nothing.
Indeed.
If anything, it makes me more pissed off, I yell to, the world.
Captain, how do you plan on helping us with this situation?
Well,
We've already been promised 4 replacement steeds. Not that our steeds can be so easily replaced, but we do have places to go, and we cannot simply rely on our 2 feet.
if you have other business to attend to, I could certainly take over this investigation for you, if that's what you wish.
We also need a place to keep our belongings. See, although our horses are dead, whoever did this was kind enough to not rob from us.
That is another thing. It is suspicious. But they would not take things that we would need to hunt them down or anything. This is all just, there's something wrong.
Maybe they're not our. Maybe they not are. Maybe they are not being particularly malicious to harm us. I presume that this was done in some sort of good faith towards whatever cause it is they are purporting. But
They
Well, I
could
don't
have
know
just
if-
tried a drink.
This is true. And I don't know if you can read Bird Boy, but this is our last warning, apparently.
he kind of looks over his shoulder at who for a second, then looks back at Isabella. So you call me Bird. There's an actual
Hey,
bird in the group.
I'm Bird Girl.
Yeah, no.
She'll look over to the captain. Do you know what it means by you will not release it? You know what that means?
I have no idea.
Insight.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. See? Second roll.
Told
You just
ya.
have to wait.
Yeah.
You're not really sure. She's got a very blank and tired, tired face, but she's
Do you
trying
think
to
that
make
we
it
know what
blank.
that is?
Well, I would expect you do. Clearly, and she kind of gestures to the writing on the doors. This person thinks you know what it is.
And you do not care?
And what? Sorry, what?
You do not care?
Well, I don't know what this whatever destruction this thing could be indicating. So I don't know.
She takes a step really close to her and says, nobody told you that you shouldn't say anything?
Ooh.
Azrael's watching her as well.
Like, keeping it a secret. Or anything like that?
Besides the fact that there are Northmen to the south of us, I have no other secrets to keep.
Insight.
Sure.
Come on. 15.
She seems honest.
You're the captain of the guard. You don't know what is going on behind in your city?
Our city is.
I don't deal with people. This is unbelievable. I just deal with monsters and I just start walking away.
While this is all happening, can I,
Mhm.
those 4 guards out there who I assume have been watching all of this pizzazz go down,
Yeah.
what are their reactions to, like, seeing, like, I assume they can see in there. I want to know, like, what their reactions have been to, like, everyone talking, and also, like, their first reaction on the blood. I just want to know, like, what's their take on all this?
Well then, do you guys shut the door?
I slammed it.
Oh.
Who's outside?
Cool.
They they're just standing there talking amongst themselves a little bit. You get the sense they're talking about things unrelated, you know. How was your day? Just kind of small talk whilst they wait for the captain to give them some kind of order.
They didn't have any sort of reaction on when the door opened and they saw all that blood.
Well, yeah, some of them look surprised, some of them don't. One guy looks
Those
surprised.
don't ones.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look surprised?
Sus.
Well, they were also told of what happened on the way down.
They're cards. They're not.
Yeah,
They're not
I just
like-
want to. Can I like? I just want to get some juice on them. What are they gossiping about? I want blackmail.
Oh my god.
Gonna steal from them.
I had a grilled cheese sandwich today. It was really good.
They're talking about, you know, how's the wife, how's the kids, you know, one's talking about family, one's
No,
talking
we want the
about
conversation.
No,
word for
I
word.
want them to be talking shit, and then I want. Give me that blackmail.
Give me that.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
You heard Tom slept with Steve's wife?
Oh. Hold on. I got someone calling me.
shit.
One sec.
You got
Yeah,
high
yeah.
deception, right? Who?
Be right back.
What is my decision? Yeah, it's okay.
You could always try to start shit with them.
Oh my god, we're not.
Try to get something.
Yikes.
I
Well,
observe.
I just thought like, actually we can just keep our stuff at the Wizard's Tower, and we're the only ones that have keys, so should be fine.
Place.
Yeah.
You
What was
mean
that?
whose tower?
Yeah,
No.
it's
Don't
my
you know-
tower.
Don't you know who's a wizard?
I'm not keeping
Apparently
anything.
now.
Keep it there. I will carry my things, thank you.
No, Yago can give us a wagon or something. We can put our stuff in.
Yago.
We got
This is why
19
you carry
strength.
all your things on you at all times.
Yep.
I think we
Just
should.
a-
Do you think we should have the captain investigate it a bit, or do you guys want to?
Nah, let him do it. I'm already pissed. We'll find that guy.
Well, we have to have. You have to send our horses off to.
Okay, I'm gonna
Great
be right
Beyond.
back. I gotta go move my car to the other driveway because my dad's coming in with the plane.
Okay, bye.
So-
Wait, a
Wait.
plane?
A
Yeah.
plane?
Yeah, we have a plane. We live on a runway. A grass runway.
What?
That's
interesting.
Yeah, it's
Just
pretty cool.
drop that all
Alright.
casual. Like,
Yeah, gotta go bring the plane, guys. See you
I-
later.
I gotta go
Bye.
move my car because the submarine's coming in, so I'll be right back.
My dad's flying in. He's flying.
What?
Okay, be back in a bit.
Okay.
Wow.
I have a jet,
Um,
bitch.
Yeah, so I don't have a plane, but I got the school slide whistle.
That's cool.
that has to be. You have to use that in character. You have to.
At some point, please. You made
That
me
needs
out
to
of
be
these.
who. You need to use that whenever she does that.
So are we gonna like stick around and are we just gonna immediately go into town and start questioning people?
I mean, he obviously wants us to stay in this town. It does not mean we have to
Right.
stay in the physical town. We do have.
No,
to
I mean just like in the barn, cause like obviously, I mean I'm sure the cleric would like to do some burial rites and whatever for the horses. Or not. I don't know
Oh, fuck
how you
me.
roll.
I wonder if the thing they were afraid
The
of us
fucking
releasing
horse.
was the spider that we then killed, because yeah, I could see them being worried about that spider breaking
it's-
out, but
There's probably something
It's
else.
the crystals things at the wizard. It's
oh
Cave.
remember?
The what?
yeah, the
Oh
golem
yeah.
thing. Sir Tyrion was telling us about how there was like a
Oh,
golem
wait.
bird in this
No,
crystal.
no,
You're
the thing
saying-
in her house.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, okay.
You're saying the cleric doesn't care about burying these horses?
Fuck no.
They're
What?
Man,
He cares
I'm
about-
I wanna bury Debbie.
Go for it, man.
I don't have move earth or anything for you.
Yeah,
so
I'm still patiently waiting on this
Horses
juicy
don't
blackmail.
worship. These horses don't worship Thirdelinda.
Neither does I.
Well.
Neither does I. You hear that? Neither do I.
That's why I won't give you a burial funeral
Well.
either. He'll leave you in the forest.
Oh, don't
That's
worry.
fine.
I
You
don't
wouldn't
need
even
one.
bury each other.
I don't need one. Don't worry.
Well,
Nice.
does Isabella want to bury her horse? She seemed pretty upset.
She is now ignoring the situation, so it doesn't get out of hand in her eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're detaching yourself immediately
Yep.
from it. Okay.
I named my horse Horse, so that's all the answer you probably need.
You gonna name it Roach?
Oh,
Name
Yeah.
it cock.
his name is Horse. It'll be the same name as the next horse.
Ooh, depending on how fresh the kill is, they could probably sell the horse meat, like at the market. Like
You-
we can sell it to the butcher for money. We
Sure.
could.
I guess.
Oh, no, she wouldn't let that happen.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. While I'm waiting for blackmail, who will kind of like sit next to Isabel and just kind of sit there with her, while also eavesdropping.
Guys, her name's Isabella. There's an A at the end.
Excuse me, Isabella.
Yes.
Gosh.
Oh no, that was just me saying that, not who.
I know.
But yeah, she'll just sit there, not trying to
you-
like, just sitting there next to her.
These people are so stupid. That's what she says.
Which people in particular? Because I mean, everyone's a little bit stupid.
Well, this is super useful.
But
This thing.
Oh
This
jeez.
D&D stats in simple language.
oh, that I linked. I was saying 19 strength.
Mm.
That we can carry our stuff.
The people who do not put thoughts in their head that would make sense. None of this makes sense, and she is not answering any questions. She does not know what it is. There is something going on here. Don't you feel it?
Well, I mean, I think there are thoughts in their heads, but they're pretty stupid thoughts. Agreed.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I don't know if the whole town's in on it or not. My general reaction is, don't trust anybody. Always assume everyone's against you, and usually, you'll do pretty good that way.
That is dark. I like you, Donut Girl.
Thanks.
So
Anywho, what's this juicy blackmail?
this juicy blackmail, people talking about their families, people talking about their
I'll kill your wife if you
Beat-
don't tell me what's going on here.
their beet farms. People talking about the prisoners that you guys brought in. Now they're uncooperative.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker.
That's it?
Yeah.
Ugh. Stupid people.
Can I tell that she's like looking at them and then me and then them and then me?
Oh, I think I still have my night vision goggles on.
Oh fuck.
Okay, what is the plan here? What do you think we should do with the situation, Wesley?
Wesley takes out a slice of bread
God.
and he rips off a piece, half a piece, and he offers it to the captain. Late night snack, Captain.
What the He's playing up with bread.
Oh my god.
I was trying to
What did
swallow
what did she
water
do?
while you made that fucking joke.
Not a joke. Wesley does this.
Yes.
Offers her some bread. Late night snack.
She looks at you like you're a weirdo.
He takes back his hand and he's like, all right. He takes a bite and he says, while we have your attention and while you're here, I've been going around town with my own investigation, you see, about what happened to the wizard. And during my findings, I've asked a few people already, but I figure I asked you as well. How long have you been in this town? A couple years or more recent?
Well, I've grown up in this town.
Great. That's wonderful. Do you remember something that happened maybe 2 or 3 years ago? Something significant.
2 or 3
Something
years
odd.
ago. I was in the war 2 or 3 years ago.
You weren't here.
I've only returned the past couple months.
Alright. Can I make an insight check to see if
We don't trust this bitch at all.
she's legit? Well, I trust her a little bit, but I just want to see because
Sure.
I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know anything. She's trustworthy. I see, Captain.
She looks like she's pondering something, and then she says, "You were investigating something in the town."
Well, no. I was sent here to help Satirin. And obviously, he's been killed. And during my investigation as to why this happened, I came across some information about something he was looking into that might have gotten him killed. So, if you don't know anything, that's fine. But I just figured I'd ask you while you were here. What you gonna do about these horses? You gonna give them proper burial or what?
Well, they're not our horses, so if you wish to have them proper burial,
Is there a place in town we can do that?
I'm sure if we give them to Father Balderon at the church, he could sanctify their bodies so that they aren't brought back from the dead by some ungodly dark magic practitioner. And then,
You have many of those around here?
no, we don't.
It's just pretty specific. But I assume that you've seen some things in war that would lead you to an assumption after something dies.
Yes. And then I guess after they're sanctified, their bodies would be buried outside of town, somewhere.
They are horses. Perhaps it would be best to simply cremate them.
That too, that could work as well.
Save the soil for those deserving.
Alright then.
Well, I suppose we best convene with our companions, Wesley, and discuss where we go from here.
Yeah, let's gather our stuff and see if we can't get Yago to give us a wagon to take our belongings.
At this point, Azrael will turn to the captain and he'll say, "The stable master has offered his services as much as he can offer in helping with the situation. I presume I can rely on you doing the same, Captain."
Most certainly.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. We do have things to do, but I feel like we may spend some time on this issue. But of course, we do, as I mentioned, we have things that we must see to in the meantime.
While that's going on,
Mhm.
who's gonna nudge she's gonna like sit up very suddenly, be like, Isabella, I have a thought, but whenever we get here into someplace private, let's get the whole crew together.
You sounded excited to tell me something, only to not tell me something.
Yes. I only want to tell it once to him. Plus, there's some dudes right over there.
Oh, okay. I will probably forget, so you have to remind me the only thing that is important.
Who will just stick her like pinky talon out and just to remember, just like, oh, I have a thing.
Do you want me to? And I go to like touch it with my finger. Is this like some sort of like remembering thing?
I mean, usually you tie a string around it, but oh wait, no, I do have a string. She's gonna tie a string around her finger. I have specifically just a piece of string in my inventory.
Oh god, of course you do. Is it something that birds do?
Not a bird, but okay. It's a thing that I do.
But you are a bird.
Apparently, I'm a thing that's got a long name that sounds like someone's gagging, but I don't exactly know what the name is. But it's I'm having a crisis. Let's forget about it right now. Anyway, I have a thought. Don't let me forget about it.
There's a lot to process there, but again, I would probably forget, so maybe the string will help you remember.
That's why I got the string. That's why I got the string. Yeah, and she's gonna tie
Not
this.
helps me remember. I'm gonna take out my flask. This helps me remember sometimes. Would you
Oh,
like
well.
some?
Alcohol doesn't agree with me. It gives me the shits.
Let's not talk. Let's not agree. Okay, suit yourself, and I'll take a swig.
If anybody's watching the stream, please clip that.
Anyway.
God, I'm crying right now.
Okay. Yeah. Where were we?
We were gonna gather the team. We're gonna gather the team and decide what we're doing.
Yeah. Ciora steps back and looks at you guys. You said there was a trail.
Oh, to me and Isabella?
No. The others in the barn still.
Oh.
Right. It's this way.
She goes that way, and as she does, as she exits, she gestures to kind of makes a gesture to the men, and they step forward and go in and start cleaning up the bodies.
We gotta get our stuff first.
What stuff are
then,
you talking about?
Then do that.
I don't
What?
store anything on my horse.
Yeah, nor do I.
We have like a shit ton of stuff in saddlebags on a horse. You guys don't have that?
I have a backpack and a
Most of my
19
money-
strength gauntlet.
Yeah.
Most of my money went on a diamond.
I have
Well,
some miscellaneous stuff on the horse, like a hammer, like an ink pen,
then
Or needs them.
a
Buy
shovel.
a backpack. A fanny pack in your case, Mr. Neutral.
Fine. I'll just try to carry all this stuff.
Most
Yeah,
of my money
the-
went on the diamond, the horse, and the horse barding.
the guard stops and
At
lets
least y'all had money.
you grab your stuff.
Alright.
And yeah, and you what guides you around and show her to the trail, the tracks. Right.
Yep.
Okay, and she follows them.
Say it goes cold right here, but who?
Huh?
A friend back over there, she says that the trail picks up again over there, and then it leads back onto the dirt road.
Hmm. Very large feet.
They are.
And with the cut of the blade, she kind of thinks for a moment, deep in thought.
You know something.
I'm thinking there might have only been a couple of people that really could have done this in town.
Who?
At least
Yeah.
the
Who looks like she's trying to like hold in a fart right now. 'Cause she's so
Not you. Who could have done this? Not you.
who's just like wanting to spill the beans, but she doesn't want to do it in front of this lady.
at least
She has her
the
pinky out though with a string around it.
at least the immediate people that come to mind that I can think of.
Oh my gosh.
That-
Names. Like, this is not.
Names.
Tell us the names.
Well, let's see. There is the dwarves.
No, they're nice. Keep going.
There's Yago, which it seems you guys have. Or you didn't tell her that, did you? You didn't tell her that you didn't suspect Yago?
Yeah, he kind of said he has a reason to believe that
Oh.
it wasn't him. He doesn't trust him, but he pretty
Fully.
much,
Yeah.
yeah. Like a man's very honest when you take his side.
Mm.
Wow. Stop.
She says, yeah, there's Yago. He could have done this. I don't see why he would do it. Hurt his own business. There's a man at the docks, simpleton, named Luca Bardu. And there's Mr. Renlo. And
Who is that?
Mr. Renlo?
Yes.
Hurst Renlo.
Do we know this name?
Do you guys? Actually,
I
You
don't
said
think I do.
Hurst Renlo?
Hurst
Yeah, I
Renlo,
don't
yeah.
think we do.
Don't think so.
No.
Anybody's backstory?
Nope.
Nope. Not mine anyway.
Hurst Renlo. Husband of Dolores Renlo.
Oh, fuck you.
Ah.
Fuck you who? Fuck you who? You were right, you bitch. Sorry. We're not
What?
secretly messaging or anything.
Oh man.
Who goes?
Ezreal throws who a glance and cocks an eyebrow. He turns his
Who's
eye.
just waving her pinky in everyone's face?
You know, it
Turn-
is quite interesting that you know all these people with big feet, because you know what they say about big feet. Have you been around?
They wear big shoes.
Ugh, Wesley, you're just so prude.
Azrael
I'm
looks
just
down.
putting one and one together. What are you getting at?
What do you think they need such big shoes for?
For big feet.
To support what?
Your body weight.
Yes, their body weight, indeed.
Wesley, you're so fun. This is so fun. Anyways, this is serious. So, okay,
Who
so
else
these...
do you suspect, Sierra? Captain Sierra?
Besides those men, the only other person I think that would have the strength and have the skill with a blade would be myself.
Put yourself on a nice little pedestal, haven't you?
Azrael looks between who and the captain, and he will say, upon whose reaction, what is your reasoning behind this Master Renlo? Who is he exactly?
Renlo, Hurst, well, he owns the blacksmith, and the Renlo family has some prominence. They were long ago adventurers, like yourselves of sorts.
Interesting. Perhaps he may know a thing or two.
What does he look like?
He's very tall, bulky. He's got this short brown hair. Usually ties it up in a bit of a bun.
Oof, man bun says just have me already.
She's describing the man who we saw walk into the.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
She
yes!
is. Yes, she is.
She is. Do you know where we can find him at this hour, or perhaps come morning? Would he be at this blacksmith?
No, he doesn't live in the blacksmith. He would be, I believe, they have a room at the inn.
And you say he has some relation to Dolores?
They're husband and wife.
Husband and wife, I see.
It's always the
Okay.
nice ones, damn it.
Wait, Dolores was the innkeep?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those guards that were watching us in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Who is like stepping away like she's gonna go walk somewhere?
Azrael glances at Who, and he, with his fucking +7
What?
insight,
I'm sorry, what guards?
the
What
guards
guards
that
are
were
you
We
watching?
upstairs.
have
In
something
the,
to go tend to.
yeah, the guards that were upstairs in the inn whilst we were there, they were obviously like guarding something or watching us.
Do you say that?
Oh, did you not say that? Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
that
no,
is
No,
her.
she
Sior's
asked
asking
me.
you what guards.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't say that then.
That's what I said. I believe we have something to go tend to.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what
no, no.
I was saying. I thought you asked that.
What
Yeah,
guards?
who looks like she's straight up doing a potty dance? She's just like shuffling away.
There were some fucks upstairs while we were trying to go to sleep, and then they were there when we got back. So
What did they look like?
I don't know, big and burly like all the other fucking guards here.
We did not pay them much heed. They were.
Oh, I did.
I don't know that.
Do you want me to roll something, or do I get it because I said I was checking them out, posting up the alarm?
Why don't you tell me? Tell me what these guards look like then.
Oh, you just want me to make it up?
Yeah.
They looked
Massive
very
package.
much like they did not know how to use those swords. Too much armor. But alas, maybe they had magic.
Did they have any markings on them?
Yes, one of them had a mark over his left eye.
Ah, that would be Borden, yeah. I've assigned those two to watch Pina.
Pina.
Ah, so they're your men.
All the guards are my men, yes.
Did we know that Pina was in the tavern?
No, you didn't.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, because she's living somewhere else. Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, Captain. I believe we shall make our way here. Keep us updated as and when you see us, if you do not mind, with the proceeds of the investigation.
Of course.
But thanks. And Azrael will go off and follow Who after giving the captain a nod.
Mm.
As we walk away, I'm gonna lean into Azrael, and in character, I'm going to say, "You don't happen to know that trick where people cannot tell a lie, do you?" Out of character, I'm asking if you know Zone of Truth.
It is a spell that I have heard of, but this is not one in my repertoire currently.
Ah,
Wait,
shame.
actually, I don't even know if it's in my. Because, hang on, let me.
Zone of Truth.
It's a cleric.
Can?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is
I
it?
don't know if I've got it. I don't know if
Bard,
it's
cleric,
if it's a higher
paladin.
level or what. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
do not
Really.
think he needs that. He literally make a man shit himself. Like I think he could just talk to them and they're scared out of their mind.
Yes, but some people we do not want shitting themselves.
Not is hysterical.
Azrael didn't say that. He said he cocked an eyebrow and he glanced at the beautiful man beside him, and he said, "Yes, that is something I can do, but not currently. It is not something I have meditated on in a while."
Ah, it is very useful. I have seen other of your type do that before. Tricky to get around not telling the truth.
Yes. Might come useful in the coming days. I shall meditate on it tonight.
You could just make him shit himself. She
What? Oh,
And then I roll a fucking 1 minus 1
Mm.
on the check.
So where are you guys going now?
Ooh.
Who?
As we were walking away, and
Mhm.
as the captain was going inside,
Yeah.
Wesley was holding eye contact as he ripped off another piece of bread,
Mhm.
put it in his mouth, and chewed it, and then walked off.
Azrael holds out his hand to Wesley for some bread as he walks with him.
Oh, he's like, sorry, mate, that was the only slice I had.
I,
Would
As
you
we're
like some
walking,
beer?
as
just carries one slice of bread wherever he goes.
And then I guess he pulls out another slice. I'm just kidding. Here you go.
oh my god,
I had
whole
two.
loaf at all times.
Azrael inspects the loaf of the slice of bread.
I swear to God,
Uh,
if one of
Yeah,
your
where'd that loaf
magic
come from?
items that you chose
Yeah.
is just an infinite bread loaf.
No, we bought these two loaves the other when we came into town.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
Yeah.
Anywho, while we're walking, I'm going to, with my pinky and the string out, I'm going to like say, over here, and walk off to the side of the road to where like it looks like there's nothing, just like a good ways away from, the road and possibly any.
Well, you're like
listeners.
kind of right here, so there's plenty of space, plenty of open space.
Yeah, like
I
just kind
look
of.
over my shoulder to see if the captain's watching us and if anybody else is in the immediate vicinity of
No,
my dark
she's
vision.
not watching you guys, and the guards
Anybody
are
else? Any sneaky sneakers in the corners of the dark crevices of the town?
perception check, please.
Oh, fucking worst natural 20, but no.
Nope, not that you can see.
Okay.
But yeah,
What?
off
What
the
is it
road,
that
off
you
the
want?
road. Keep your voice down. So, I noticed when we were at the bar last night. We're sitting there, and Mr. Loudmouth over there, gesturing to Wesley. We were all talking really loud about stuff, and a dude walked in, and he had a big sword, and he nodded to Dolores, and then he walked away, and I think it was Mr. Rinlow.
Who do you have to poop?
No, I just really needed to get that off my chest.
Oh, okay. Sounded like. Oh.
And then she's gonna untie the string from her pinky.
Why you have a string on your pinky?
Oh,
I
God,
had
you
to,
were-
had to remember.
What?
Well, we shall find the master runlight tomorrow, or come morning. What time is it?
It's like 4 a.m.
Is it getting light? How?
It's probably about 4:20, and it's getting a little light. Blaze it.
Hey.
It's getting a little light.
Getting a little lightheaded,
Get
bitch.
away from that voice.
I gotta do a character with that voice someday.
I'll kill you. I turn to Wesley and say, apparently, if you tie a string around your finger, you can remember things. But I just use this, and I hold up my alcohol.
I've never heard of that before.
You should try it. You're wizards, you're supposed to be smart.
As Fabio mentioned here, I do have the ability to extort truth from those. Well, not necessarily extort truth, but prevent those around me from lying.
Through
If we
torture?
wish, no, through
Uh-uh.
other means. And if we
You
were
kill
to
them
wait
and
an
then they can come
extra
back to
day,
life again.
no, that is incredibly frowned upon.
Gosh, God, they're so boring.
I'm sure I would lose my mantle if I were to do something as brazen as that.
That's
They will
But,
true. You
actually
should do
take
that,
your
my friend.
feathers.
Yes. And if we were to wait an extra day, I could meditate upon this method, and we could approach this man, and he would be unable to spin any falsities as long as he was within the immediate vicinity of myself.
As much as I love waiting around doing absolutely nothing but drinking, I don't think I can spend another day that way. I need to kill something.
I agree. Well, if you wish to do this sooner, we should do it come morning.
Forgive me, but weren't we waking up to do something in particular tonight?
We're going to Penis' place. To go into the cave.
And he just kind of looks at you like, uh-huh.
We can kill things there.
Mm.
I'm sure there are interesting things for you to kill there.
Yes,
Okay,
but it
I
is
will.
obviously quite concerning that there is somebody here who at least has some sort of capacity for violence. We do not know who they are.
And
Do
the
not know they are
motherfucker just killed our
capable.
horses, so how the fuck are we supposed to go away from this problem if he killed our horses? Our own
Yes, we
Well-
are waiting for steeds.
We
Let's go
think
back
we
to
know
the
who they
inn.
are. We
Let's
think
go
we know
back
who
to
they
the-
are.
Right. Let's go back to the inn and confront him.
Oh, can I do it?
Can I help?
Well, I thought you didn't deal with people.
Oh, I deal with assholes who killed my horse. I mean, that's just obvious.
Yes, those aren't exactly people anyway. Are they?
Those air monsters. You are
Maybe
so
he's still sleeping. Let's say we be there while he wakes up. When he
Oh
wakes
no,
up.
can I wake him up? I think that's a better idea.
No, we do not. We cannot be simply pointing the fingers at him. After all, Dolores is somewhat of a friend of ours, at least at this point. At least so it purports to be. Well, if we are wrong, then we are wrong, and we potentially sully a relationship that we have built.
You think you're going to stay here your whole life to care?
No,
Why were you
but
so quick to say that the dwarves were not suspects?
Because they are drinking buddies.
And you know, Dolores may have been nice to us, but in my experience, the people who are nicest to you also, you know, they're not always nice to you because they want to be nice to you. They're nice to you because, you know, they want to get something from you. And maybe Dolores was nice to us to distract her while her husband went and killed our horses.
You know, her
Ooh, what
daughter.
happened?
Her daughter was very shifty.
Indeed she was. Perhaps she knows something she's not supposed to know.
Maybe.
we shall speak to these people. But for now, I suppose we should at least retire to our rooms.
I'm moving the icon.
So, are you guys going to go? You guys are gonna go retire to your rooms and not
Well,
go deal with the shenanigans going on with
we're
that weird circle of
I
came
agree.
mushrooms?
outside. Came
Potential
outside
cave?
Hurst's room. We don't know which room he took in the end. We just know he went there, right?
He went into the not the back room. Hold on, where'd he go? He walked into the bar. He had a blade and scabbard on him, and he nodded to Dolores before walking up this to where like our rooms and stuff were,
The upstairs? I guess we're
or
going
like the
to
door
the
that at least led to the upstairs.
But this was all before we rented a room, right? Did we
No,
rent
you guys
after?
already rented rooms.
Oh, do we? Okay. Can't remember. Okay, so, and he'll look at the team and he'll
Hold
say,
on, let
try
me-
not to. Whilst we're outside, he'll say, try not to raise
Hold on,
any
let
suspicions.
me adjust tokens
We
here.
we do not wish to give the game away that we potentially know what is going on here.
Stupid.
Hold on, where are you taking your token?
Looking around.
Nah,
Oh,
nah,
man.
nah, nah. Let
Alright.
me hold on. Let me get the lighting changed. Because it's
If
still
you're
technically
worried at any
nighttime.
point that the gig is up, just give me a signal.
I will say, swordfish.
Okay.
Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Right.
Onwards.
You big into aquatic creatures.
Not particularly, it just tends to be the password for everything. At least in
Swordfish.
those novels.
Alright.
Hello?
Huh?
It was then
You?
empty down.
Yeah, you step into the bar and it's empty.
Of course.
Ezra just goes up.
it is.
Ezra just goes up to his room.
Okay, hold on. I'm adjusting that map too.
It's alright.
I can see insight.
Perhaps if they need to rest, we will just serve ourselves. And I'm gonna walk behind the bar and pick up the first two glasses I see and walk over to the keg and start filling them up.
Oh my gosh.
Who's going to get in the corner and? Are there rafters? What's the rafter situation around here?
There are not. There's some like there's a little bit of rafters, but it's not exactly you know,
Not high
couple
ceilings,
inches
but
worth of
like-
space because there's an upstairs. When you get over to the
Because I was gonna hide.
the other half of the the let's see, the right side of the building, separated by the fireplace, there are much bigger rafters. There's legit rafters there. With the ceiling
Maybe even
slanted.
like a high shelf I can sit on. Like, I want to be somewhere where there's not going to be a lot of traffic, but I can still watch like the main room.
Hold on, let me look at the map again. Is there anywhere?
Like, I don't want to be sat on when I like turn invisible.
I mean, how big are you?
I am, I think, a small creature.
Like, like in measurement?
Probably like, I don't know, 3 feet tall.
You could probably squeeze yourself into the rafters up there.
Excellent. I'm gonna get up there and hide.
Okay. Sure.
Azrael has gone to his room and he's in bed, or rather in his bedroom.
Okay. Are you guys just gonna sleep? Is that what's happening?
We're not.
Does that do
no,
it?
I'm not sleeping. We slept already.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Like, so.
That's what,
We went to bed early.
With the, yeah.
Wesley, while he's sitting at the counter, he reaches into his bag and he pulls out a very unassuming black needle and he pokes it into his arm.
What the fuck are you doing?
And then from the needle tip forms these tentacles on his arms in tattoo ink
And
that just grows up his arm into a sleeve, and then he takes it out and he pokes in another spot, and the tattoo of these animated tentacles continue to grow and consume his arm. And it looks pretty badass. And then he puts it on his other arm too, and it grows, and then the needle disappears as his sleeves are complete. And then he just makes a fist as this like black kind of like inky aura consumes his fists, and he's just like, I didn't want to use this, but things tonight just got more serious.
you do know we kill monsters for a living, and you look like a fucking monster right now.
I assure you I'm very much human. This is just something that my order gave me if I ever needed extra oomph.
And you need an extra oomph because a horse died?
No. I'm just saying you never know when we're dealing with something, right? We don't know what it is. But
We never know what it is.
they
That's
don't
the
like us.
fun in
And
it.
I just want to be prepared, is all.
Well, you don't like just stick your needle in somebody's or in your own arm with somebody you just met. It's just a little weird. Or offer a captain a slice of bread. That's a little weird too.
It's more of a
Or
gesture of like, let's be, cordial.
then
Breaking
you
bread with
offer them
someone.
liquor, not a piece of bread. Come on now.
You ever heard the saying, breaking bread with someone?
Listen, you've never heard the saying about the feet thing, so
What?
the feet and the dick, and how like they're both large. I mean, who's the god here?
Anyway, and I'll slide the drink over to Isabella, and then,
Oh, thank you.
do you want one of these? It might help dull the pain.
No. Actually, I feel like snooping around a bit. Now that we know that they own this establishment, maybe we could find out more about them.
Scream like a little girl if you need help.
Very well.
Snooping
Try
around.
not to get caught. The creepy man. Remember he said, do not give up the game yet. And I will slide over to the other side of the counter.
Wesley reaches out his hand, and the inky tentacles or whatever form
Mhm.
into a hand in front of him as he casts Mage Hand onto this door to kind of try to open these doorknobs.
They open, and you see before you here. This looks like storage closet of sorts.
Pretty standard. Nothing suspicious.
Indeed, pretty standard.
And then, assuming this door is open.
That door, yeah, you open that door too, right? You see stairs
Ooh,
heading
there's-
downwards, and you see another door.
Sure, you guys don't want to come along?
Are you scared?
No.
Can I insight that?
If you want to.
He's a fucking policeman. He's a magic policeman.
17.
No,
Are you
he's
scared?
not scared. Why would he be scared?
Joe.
I
I'm
don't.
just inviting you on this journey. You guys just been drinking for the last couple days.
Yes.
I do not think we should be doing that without the other one.
What other one?
The one with the feathers, not the small one.
Well, I'm here to find out if there's anything suspicious going on is all. Suit yourself. Keep watch.
Before you go down there, what's Azrael doing? Actually, hold on.
He's just
When you get upstairs, you do not see no guards. Nope. And the only light you see comes from the door immediately to the left of the stairs.
I can't really see what's going on, so
That's because you don't have a map. Do you want me to pull up the
Yeah.
map? Okay, fine. I'll pull up
Sure.
the map. Blah, 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 blah.
well, I mean, he was just gonna go to his room,
I know.
I'll
Well, yeah,
lay low
you
for a
gotta
few
see.
hours.
This door. This door has a little light coming
That's
coming
the
from the
room I
bottom.
tried, didn't it? Isn't it?
That's what?
That's the room I first tried when I tried to take a room.
Mhm.
But yeah, he'll just give it an eye and he'll.
Are you walking
note
over
that-
to it?
No. He
No?
he's
Okay.
coming up the stairs, and his room is over here anyway. And
Okay. You just dip into his room.
and these guards are not here.
Nope, there's no guard there. Why does it look
Makes
like
him
there's a guard there?
No.
Okay. Nope.
And he makes a mental note that strange that these guards who are posted around Pina are not protecting Pina at 4 a.m.
Or she's gone.
Yeah, or she's gone.
Or she's gone, yeah.
Or she wasn't with us in the first place.
I'm gonna walk up to this door and listen.
This door?
This door leading into
whoops, I didn't mean to open that.
into the room which they were guarding. I'll do both.
You hear nothing.
What's she doing?
He'll listen.
And
Roll me a
Perception.
perception check.
You've been fucking kidnapped again.
You hear
again.
very light snoring.
I'm gonna go to every single room. And listen.
The other rooms are empty.
And
you
as I approach
don't hear-
the door with the light, I am being very cautious to be quiet.
Do you want to roll me a
And I
stealth
listen.
check, please?
Not really, because it's got disadvantage. But if you ask me nicely, I will.
Can you roll me a stealth
That was
check?
pretty damn nice.
Oh, I mean, it's not too bad.
Depends on what you roll.
Why is it not showing you what I rolled?
I don't see it now.
I got a 17. 14 and a 19 plus 3. I don't know why it's not showing.
A 17?
Yeah.
Huh.
I see. Oh,
I don't see it.
Yeah, I'll just take a screenshot.
Yeah, take a screenshot.
Wait, I see something. It's like half your roll is in chat.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not.
It says 1d20 plus 7.
It's because
like
you
it's
rolled
missing a
on
number.
this. Huh.
I put it in a side story.
14, 19 plus 3, 17. Okay. 17. Why are
Okay.
you rolling at disadvantage?
Because I'm wearing scale mail.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And he'll listen when he gets to the door.
You hear, very quiet talking.
Multiple. How many voices can I make out?
2 voices, a man and a woman.
I see. He'll head back to his room. He kind of has
Okay.
a feeling that that is the room of those two. And I presume I can't. How thin's this wall? Because I'm right next to him. Can I hear him?
Oh, that's right. This
With
fucking.
my
I never fixed this
fucking-
wall that you can just see through. Apparently.
With my angel senses, can I hear them?
If you want to roll me a perception check, please.
Sure.
You have inspiration. Oh no, you used it.
Nah, I used it, yeah. And I got less than what I rolled before. All my rolls, mate. All my perception rolls are so bad.
You need to take the lucky for this so you should level up.
Yeah, bro. As soon as I take lucky, I'll start rolling natural 20s all the time.
The walls are not very thin,
Okay.
so you hear sounds of voices, but it's very hard to distinguish what they're actually saying. It's actually impossible. You can't distinguish what they're saying, but you know their voices.
Because I can kind of distinguish them, and I don't know if you'd allow this, because it's kind of it's re-rolling the same roll, but he would, as he can kind of hear them, but not quite. He would cast guidance on himself and continue listening. It's up to you if you want to let me do that. Bye.
What does guidance do again?
Gives me +4 to another roll.
Okay, this is your only other try.
Okay. So I will
Better
cast
succeed.
guidance. Yeah. So just +4 to it.
Yes, +4, yeah.
Ooh.
Go 24.
It's an automatic +4?
No,
Oh,
it's a cantrip, so I didn't really cast it. Yeah. So it's a 24 total.
Yeah, you hear. You put your ear to the wall, and you whatever cast guidance. So maybe there's some magical effect or something like that, and
Yeah, his fingers just light up, and he just.
And your hearing is enhanced, and you the voices are emanating much clearer from this area, and you kind of, I guess, put your ear over to the wall over there, and you hear again a man and a woman muttering. They're talking quietly. Get the sense it's about from. You can't pick up every word, Maya. You can pick up most words. They're talking about a group of people.
Ah. Azrael will stay there for a while and just try and gather as much information as he can. He slept, so he's not tired, and he has the patience of a cleric, so he will just sit there and listen.
And they are discussing. It seems they are having a little debate between them as to what should be done. One of them thinks. The woman thinks that they should be left alone. And the man thinks that if you hear him say,
Mm.
you hear him mention a specific phrase, if they go underneath,
Yeah. I was
that
gonna ask to roll an insight on that, but it seems that they are talking about us.
that they should be dealt with.
I am gonna roll insight anyway, and see if they're talking about us. It seems like they're talking about us anyway. Yeah.
No, yeah, I shall not allow an insight check because you're listening to them through a wall, and
Okay.
it's
Does
already
it sound-
hard for you to make out all the words that they're saying to begin with.
Okay.
You can make out most words, so no
And
insight
does it
check.
sound like my lovely friend Dolores, who I've had long, friendly chats with? So her voice is burnt into my mind.
God, dramatic.
No, but given
Ah.
that the captain said that they had a room, a private room,
Mhm.
that it would make sense for this to be such a private room.
Yeah. At this
They-
point, Azrael will quietly stalk out of the room, and he'll head downstairs.
Okay.
He's being quiet like he was earlier.
Can you roll me a stealth check, please?
Hmm.
Oh no.
Here we go. Oh, why has it done that?
Oh my god.
It's
Is that a
it's
nat
not dis-
one?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not a disadvantage. It's not a I don't know why I rolled a disadvantage.
No, it is a disadvantage.
Wow.
You
Oh, it is a
said.
disadvantage.
you're-
Yeah,
Oh
it's true.
my god.
Oh
Let's see
well.
what happens. Make
Wait,
it good.
why is it a disadvantage?
Because I'm
He's
wearing
wearing-
scale.
Do you have
mask.
anything
Yeah,
heavy
they-
on
they-
you?
Do you have anything heavy?
Yeah, do you have anything heavy on you?
No.
His
Let me check. Let me check.
Armor?
Other than
Yeah.
my armor, yeah,
Yeah,
my
well.
armor I'm wearing. Yeah, and it's just the armor.
fall over and that be a little loud.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It be, like literally all my money went on the horse and the.
What about your staff?
Yeah, he's holding his staff. Yeah. Or maybe his dagger. Maybe his dagger. Up to you.
You walk and you take the wrong step and kind of step on the side of your foot and like almost twist your ankle, and you lose your balance for a moment and quickly recover, but you hear a cling 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 down the steps, and you see your dagger bouncing down the steps.
Fuck.
He looks
we
at
hear
the
that?
room.
Can you roll me a roll me okay, you guys downstairs players roll me a perception check, and Azrael roll me a perception check as well.
22.
Oh,
You hear
boy.
that? You're with your Witcher senses.
Ooh.
Fabio and
I'm
Isabella
Damn,
definitely
sorry.
hear that,
I'm in
19.
the basement.
and
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
Who as well with her owl senses. And Azrael,
Understand.
for your perception check, guys, you got rolling big numbers here. You hear floorboards creak and something covers up the light at the front of the door here.
Oh, they're being sneaky. Death Boy's getting angry. Right, he goes downstairs with his friends.
What? Are you okay? What happened?
He'll put a finger to his lips, and he will simply beckon.
Let me switch the map. Let me switch the map. But before we get to him going downstairs, we have someone else going
God.
deeper downstairs, don't
Mm.
we? Wesley, heading to the basement. Let's open the
There's
basement
nothing
now.
possibly wrong that has ever shown up in a basement ever.
Oh
Going
my.
downstairs, you say?
Is that-
Yes.
There it is.
Wesley has he has like his I guess he'll
Hold on.
like have a dagger out with light. He casts light on it.
Where is your token? Why didn't it go in? Oh, there we go. Is that?
I'm like the only person here.
Hold on. I
Where's
got
everyone else? Oh,
Is
there
that?
they are.
Is that? Is I can't fucking tell.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Hold
I
on.
exist. Hello?
Hold on. I gotta check something real quick before. Okay. Oops.
He doesn't really need a dagger. He just holds a coin in his hand and casts light on the coin.
Okay. Basement time. Here we go. Activate.
That there's
So,
a fucking basement.
into the
It's right here.
basement. You
Oh, no, it's not.
smell kind of,
Food.
foodstuffs and salt for preservatives and stuff like that, and general stuff
Pretty
like that.
straightforward.
It's
Does, does anything look out of place and odd to me?
roll me a
Down
perception
here.
check, will you?
Nope.
It doesn't.
Don't
Are
know
you
shit.
just kind of scanning along the shelves here?
Yeah. I'm like, looks pretty standard.
No, nothing seems out of place.
Alright. Notice the second set of steps here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, hold on. Actually, no. You came from that steps, I think. Hold on. Let me double check
Oh.
the map. You should have actually come from that steps. That should lead actually outside. Let me check. Double check. Oh yeah, no, sorry. You came from the smaller set of steps. The bigger set of steps
Yep.
there, you see that it leads to the slanted double doors, outside cellar type thing.
Is there a lock on it? I'm satisfied with my search down
Not
here. It
on
looks
your.
pretty straightforward.
There's not a lock on your side. Are you going
Wesley
back
will
up?
No, Wesley will attempt to open
No.
the door. Does it open?
It does not open. It is you try and open it and you get it, a teeny bit way before there's a cling and you see a metal chain and indeed a lock from the crack in the door. So yeah, it's locked.
Alright. Pretty uneventful down here. Guess I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Go back upstairs. Ooh, there's a door over here though.
There is.
I give it a little turn. The doorknob.
Mm-hmm. It's
with
not
my
locked.
mage hand.
You open it.
Yes.
It opens to a kitchen.
Kitchen.
All the food has been shuffled away, so the counters are bare of any food. There's cutting boards set aside, most of them nice and clean. There's knives gently and very neatly placed in lines and stuff like that, and some stuff hanging, and everything's nice and clean and tidy in this room.
Maybe a little bit too clean. Should I make a roll for this room or no?
If you want to look for something in particular.
Just anything out of the ordinary. I'm just giving this whole place a look over.
Perception check them.
Because, again, if we're to believe that these are possibly the culprits that have killed our horses, let's see what we got on them.
They used the kitchen knives.
No, nothing strikes you as out of the ordinary.
Fine establishment they have here. Go outside.
That door is locked.
Oh. Oh, from the inside. From the outside in.
From the inside, you can unlock it easily enough. You're right there.
Oh. I
You
do that.
unlock it, right?
Yes.
And you open it, and it leads to a nice withered garden covered in snow.
Nothing suspicious. This a fence.
No, nothing is suspicious.
I'm gonna hop over the fence.
You don't need to. You can open the gate. That's a gate
do
right
a
there.
hop. I don't
You
care.
hop. You hop over. Yeah, more
Anything
garden
sus?
stuff.
What's going on over here? What's this thing?
That is a tree.
Oh.
Tree there, tree there. These little tiny kind of half rows of
Oh my god.
What are you
Yeah.
guys just at the bar drinking and not doing anything? Cool story, bro.
Where's
Alright,
Wes?
That's the quickest way to fast forward to the interesting part.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Who
hop
is
over
lying
this.
in wait?
Fine. Alright, Wesley makes his way back.
Okay.
With not anything interesting found. Actually, no. I want to make
No?
a check in this
Okay.
garden
Oh my fucking
to see
god.
if
For
there's anything
what?
sus about this garden. In investigation or perception?
You know what? How deeply are you looking? How closely are you looking at things?
I don't know, man. I gotta keep my mind open to anything out of the ordinary. So I guess this is a very general check. Yeah, not
Perception
deeply at
check
all.
then. Actually, no. Nature check.
Nature. All right.
No, nothing strikes you out of the ordinary. Plants.
Okay. Withered nature plants, winter plants. He makes his way back.
Okay.
I feel like I missed something. As a player, I feel like I missed something, but as a character,
Maybe
I'm
you
like, oh,
did.
it's pretty
Maybe you
straightforward.
didn't.
All right.
So you make your way back, and
Hold on, wait a second.
what?
I was in the cellar, and there was the two double doors down there, and there was a lock on the outside. Did I see the sky? Like, because I saw the chain on the other side. Did it
Yeah.
lead up
No, you saw the
into
sky.
the outside?
Yeah, you saw the sky.
But in the garden, I didn't see that there was any doors, like any cellar
If you have any
doors.
sense of if it does Wesley have any sense of geometry of spatial? Does he have spatial awareness?
Was it over here? It's over here.
It would be over there. Yes,
Okay.
it would be over there.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside, check there.
Oh my
Does the wizard have an intelligence of a 6-month-old baby?
god.
No, he's pretty smart. He's
Yeah, you
just,
go around and you see there is a padlocked set of cellar doors. What do you know? And stables
fun establishment they have here. Stables, pretty standard.
too. Yeah, empty.
Alright, fine.
Okay. So you return and
And then we hear a dagger.
Azrael, you hear your dagger fall, and Azrael returns, but a moment later.
He puts his finger to his lips as he's asked if he's okay by Isabella, and he will simply beckon to the team.
Slowly sits back down.
Back in what
Yeah.
direction?
Towards him. I can like come
Oh.
over here. Yeah, like he's like saying, "Be quiet, but follow me." It's basically what he's saying.
I will cast. It's not really a cast. I can talk in your mind, and I do so.
Oh.
Mhm.
What has happened?
Can I respond?
Yes, mind link.
I can hear them. They are speaking of us.
What are they saying?
I do believe it to be. What's their surnames again? Renlows. I do
Renlo.
believe it to be. Huh?
Sorry, no. It's a Hurst
Renlo.
and Dolores Renlo.
Yeah. I believe I have found the Renlo's room, and they are discussing a group of travelers and what to do with them.
What do they want to do to them? I mean, with them.
One was for us, and one was quite certainly against us. If you can catch my drift. Now come.
We're not going to follow. You just dropped your dagger. They're probably coming down.
There's 2 of them,
And
and there's 4 of us.
I don't deal with humans. We don't
Hi?
deal with humans.
What I thought you were
A feather
talking-
just falls down from the rafter.
Oh, you were so well hidden. I forgot you're even there.
You have to look for me to find me.
Yeah. He doesn't even
What do
say
you
that.
plan to do, Ezreal, when we get up there? Just confront them.
You
We
wish
can't
to
hear
talk.
any of this. It's mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're just looking at us staring. and
What are you
eyebrows.
just standing
eyebrows
around for?
I'll just lean over to Wesley and tap my head.
You know, Wesley actually has maxed intelligence at 20.
Really?
Very smart. Very
Yeah.
smart.
Probably be able to figure that
He's-
one out.
He's the smartest of everyone here.
Is he
Uh,
though?
I just play him very dumb.
Book smart is not street smart.
Yeah.
Sure.
you wished to deal with this tonight, did you not? I thought that was the
roll my
end.
eyes. We will follow you, but we are not going to do anything right now. Unless we have to.
I thought that was literally what you wanted, but okay. I'll go upstairs.
I see.
What? You're going back upstairs?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm confronting these people.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
I suppose I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, right. I can. Oh, I'm mind linked for you for an hour.
Okay.
By the way.
Upstairs it is.
You can swap it.
Is everyone going upstairs or just
We're going upstairs.
okay?
right behind
Everyone's
him.
going upstairs.
I guess so.
What's the rafter situation up here?
Hold on. My thing's still loading. The rafter situation up here is, there's a little bit about the same amount as the same, couple inches.
I'm gonna squeeze up there too. Just gonna past everybody and go up, right back up there.
Okay. You're about 10 feet above. And
Azra actually pauses. I'm sorry.
Yep. Stealth.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Poof. Vanished.
Was it this room?
Just some feathers brush by you, and then whoa, where'd she go? And while I am hidden, it is disadvantaged to perceive me.
Okay.
He stopped at the base of the stairs and he thought to Isabella, if you do not wish to confront them, then we do not have to. I just thought this was
Oh,
what...
I will confront them. It just don't think it's going to be the way you want me to do it. Which is, I guess I don't know, peaceful in death or all that.
I do not wish to hurt them. At least if they show no harm to us.
Well then.
I really wish I knew what you guys were talking about.
He will point
Can
out
I
the
mind
door.
like more than one person?
You can reset it. When you mind like someone new, it just drops the old person.
Right.
Mhm.
Play it one at a time.
Alright. I will drop him. I'm dropping you.
What if we
Mhm.
just whisper? Really
I will
softly.
Stay inside of Wesley's head. The situation. We're going to confront them. And I want to kill them, but I don't want to kill them, so we're kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen.
We don't have all the information yet. Let's just talk and see what happens.
She rolls her eyes at him. And then she mind links the other two and says the same.
Are you guys trying to be quiet while you're up here?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm not
Sure.
trying to draw attention
Knock
to
on the
myself.
damn door.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, yeah.
Stealth?
Was that a knock?
Yep.
Yeah, he's just knocking on the door.
Okay, yeah, a knock and you hear rustling and then The door opens and you see, indeed, as you guys have seen before, Hurst Renlow. You know, he's got um,
Kinky.
he's got pants on, doesn't have a shirt on. He's a very muscular individual. Probably about as muscular as the Witchers are, and you see Dolores in the bed there, tucked under the covers.
Like she's fake sleeping?
No, she's staring at you. They're both staring at you guys. Hurst has a very irritated look on his face. He
Good,
says,
you're awake.
"Yes, we are awake. The sun is not up yet, and we like our privacy."
Do you? Well, this is why I knocked. See, I was going to come in, but others said it wasn't a good idea. Can we talk?
What would you like to talk about?
You, actually.
Does this concern just me, or does this concern... And he kind of slightly glances at Dolores. The rest of us.
Do you want it to concern your wife?
Concerned something. Everyone should hear.
Please, what do you mean, do you want this to concern my wife?
Well, does she know the things that you do at night?
He narrows his eyes. Are you insinuating something?
Nope. Staring at him with my cat eyes.
Smooth.
I just think it is a good idea to you to make the right choice and talk to us.
Fine.
Good.
I can talk with you.
Where would you like to talk?
Give me 1 second, let me get dressed. And then we can
I'm
talk right
peering inside
outside
the
the
room.
door.
Anything catch my eye, or is the door like being held kind of closed-ish?
The door is being kind of held closed, and he is a very
Yeah, fair
bulky
enough.
man and blocking the rest of it, for the most
Fair.
part.
I will be standing right here.
Good.
Azrael is just looming like a fucking sleep paralysis demon in the corner.
Oh, how hold on, how tall are you guys?
Az
Who's
is
the
like
tallest?
6'5".
Jesus.
He's a tall, lanky, creepy, slender man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to.
Oh, who's the tallest of you guys?
Probably
6'5".
him.
Yeah, this Hurst fella is slightly taller than you, actually.
Big boy.
He's big. He's very big. And yeah.
Oh, then I'm way short and I'm just looking up at him and just totally not scared at all.
He stares at you guys each and says, "One moment," and he shuts the door.
You know, you don't need to like look like you're fucking going to kill him. You're just so intimidating.
This is just my face.
Turn the fuck around. Close your eyes.
Azrael has a resting bitch face to the fucking max.
Oh, what's the goddess's name again? I keep saying Jesus. and I wanna
Thea
say-
de Linda.
Do you
Theodolinda. Jesus.
really think you should have left him alone in the room?
No, it's better to get the answers. I don't have time for this. I want to drink.
What I mean is, there is a window in that room, and you just let him go back
Do you
inside.
really think the idiot's going to jump out the window?
I'm listening. Does it sound like somebody's opening a window and trying to fucking jump? Bearing in
I've
mind, I can
seen-
hear.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh god.
I
I've
cast
seen
guidance on myself.
better
+4.
things.
It sounds like
15.
sounds like people are moving about. You can't really tell if there's any window opening or anything like that. You don't hear any other doors opening. Nothing loud.
Are they hurried?
Are they
Yeah,
hurried?
boy, it's taking me a lot to get
Yeah,
here.
does it sound like they're trying to hide stuff or like
Not
moving around? Or is he just moving around?
not quickly.
Okay.
And then the door opens, and he's much more properly dressed. And
Where
he
would you
steps
like to
outside and shuts the door, and you see, he's got, you know, normal clothes on, slightly fancier than peasants. But he has no weapons on or anything like that. And he's got a a coat above that.
He got 2 guns.
Shut up.
That bitch comes strapped.
Stop it! Can't even.
Jesus. What do you say? What did Isabella say?
Um, where would you like to speak?
I don't see why we can't speak right here. There are nice, comfortable sofas over there. And he gestures to these.
Oh yes, get comfortable. I will stand.
Okay. And he goes over, grabs one of the chairs and sits in it.
He will spin the chair and sit on it backwards.
And this chair is quite small for him.
I
He
stay calm.
barely
I stand
fits
here
in the
on
chair.
entrance.
May I ask you something?
One sec.
I'm watching this
Yes.
man like a fucking hawk.
Sure. Ask away, by all means.
Not good. Can I see your hands?
My hands.
Yes, please.
He opens his palms to you. Why exactly
I
do you need
smell
to
them.
see my hands? What is this about? Roll me a perception check.
Mm.
Smells
Oh,
like
so close.
15.
smells like smoke and various metals,
Okay, fingernails? Anything in the fingernails?
dirt.
Fuck. Any
Ta-
redness?
No.
Ugh, she moves his hands away. She like throws them. Let me see your feet, please.
While she's doing this, I'm going to get a little vial prepared, and I'm just going to
Mhm.
wait. If he tries any funny business, he's gonna get something blasted in his face.
He doesn't
Keep it.
move his feet. He says, I am curious. What is this about?
At this point, Azrael pipes up and he says, "You said you value your privacy, Master Renlow. In that
I do.
case, I would suggest you invest in some thicker walls."
He raises an eyebrow. What do you mean by that?
Somebody here does not like us.
Yes, we have had quite the eventful night.
Have you?
Yeah,
We
someone
have.
with really big feet, and you're like 6'9", so you know you have really big feet.
You are a rather large gentleman.
Thank you for pointing out something that took me so long to notice that I am
he's
very
funny.
big.
He thinks he's funny, Azrael. This is
Hmm.
hysterical.
I can show you funny, my friend.
Tapping her fingernails.
He leans back in his chair and holds out his feet to you, Isabella. This is
I don't
about
really-
soft walls and being large. It's not a lot to go. It's not really any reason to interrogate a man, is it?
This is exactly the reason to interrogate a man. And she looks at his feet and then kind of looks where the fuck who is because she doesn't know what size the foot is.
Who's
Yeah.
hidden, right?
Yeah.
Who's hidden?
All
It's
you
big.
know is that like a cut of shape swished past you on the way up here and it's gone. But I also would like to peek at his foot. Is it of similar size to the diagram and tracks I peeked at when we
Well,
were at the stables?
um, it is, yes.
Mm-hmm. Feather will fall onto Isabel's shoulder.
Ah!
He
This
raises an
means...
eyebrow and glances up.
Oh, who was the last person that I talked to? What does this mean, who?
Oh wait, are you in my head?
Mind link, baby.
Um, his feet definitely match up with the tracks we saw.
You know, you're not making this easier for yourself. Your feet are like the almost exact same size as the one that was carrying the blood of our horses.
And he's
Carrying.
definitely strong enough to
Oh, hold
have
on.
hacked off heads.
And you're fucking huge.
And he did nod to Dolores when he came back into the bar last night.
And other suspicious things. She said so loud
What is
again.
this about? Decapitated horses.
Yes. Ours. Specifically with a lovely message.
He has a frown and more of a concerned look on his face. What do you mean? Message?
My friend.
Insight.
Yeah.
Like,
Insight and that. I said I was watching this motherfucker.
sure, yeah.
Insight in everything
Insight
I'm
check,
doing.
yeah.
Ooh.
It was almost a
26.
natural 20.
um.
I'm reading him.
Yeah, it's definitely keeping his cards close to his chest.
She...
Master Renlo, well, I overheard you talking with your wife about a group of travelers who had only recently entered this little town, and what might
That
be
would be
done.
you,
Yes,
of course.
it would be.
There's
Indeed.
not a whole lot new to talk about. You guys are probably the talk of the town for quite a lot of people. You saved dear Pina for us, and you chased off, from what we heard, bandits.
Yes.
It's not something that the average peasant can do.
Just called me a peasant.
No, to the contrary, ma'am. You are not a peasant. You are very valuable people.
Yes, okay, that's fine.
Well, let me lay it out for you, Master Renlo. This night, we ventured towards the stables to secure our steeds before heading out on a journey of our own accord, and we found that our steeds had all been beheaded, and we were left a message. We have reason to believe, my friend, that you are, if not the culprit itself, at least a suspect. And I can only corroborate this idea further by overhearing how you wish to, I do believe you said, deal with us, were we to go under. So I have a feeling
Course.
that
He kind of rolls his eyes. I really don't like people like you going snooping about in other people's business.
oh,
If
my
you
friend,
must know.
silence yourself.
Sorry, what?
He hissed at him. He said,
He
silence yourself.
smiles. If you must know. I was referring to if you get any of your equipment damaged. Seeing any glances at the two witches, some of you seem very professional. I am a blacksmith. I run a shop. And,
Insight.
well, if you needed arms or armor, I could assist you in that.
It's
Insight
like
check.
this, bitch.
Yeah,
Sure.
dude.
Insight, yeah.
I'm just staring at him with my cat eyes.
He's holding his cards close to his chest still, holding something back.
Do you know something?
The delay.
I just gave it a go.
About what, specifically?
You know about everything that's going on with the town.
Like the bandits rumored to be
Or-
swirling around us.
Nah, that's nothing. There's something else here.
Is there?
What?
You said there was a warning.
Yes.
What was that warning, if you don't mind telling me?
He looks across at Isabel.
The warning that was we should not release it. What's his expression?
Roll me an insight check. Or, yeah, no, you don't. No, never mind. No.
Oh, why?
Because he's not trying to hide his expression.
Fuck. Alright,
It's,
what is it?
calm. He's got a pleasant smile on his face.
Hate him.
Smiling and nodding and listening to you guys.
He knows we can't prove anything.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I could refer to a lot of things.
Don't play dumb.
At this point, Azrael pipes up.
Mhm.
Dolores, he calls.
He shifts in his chair and it kind of screeches on the wood. Don't bring my wife into this, you said.
Then answer the question.
Answer the question then. I'm
What
not here
question
to
was
play
it again?
games, Master Renlo.
What is it? Talking about releasing it. You know something.
As I said, it could refer to a lot of things. If you gave me a better sense of what you thought it could be, then I might be able to give you a educated guess, shall we say.
So what you're telling me is you want me to play this game. And this could possibly hurt or injure your town, even your wife, and you're willing to make that decision right now.
I thought we were talking, well, we were not certainly talking about releasing it. You just want to know information on what it is.
I want to know all about it, and what it is, and why it shouldn't be released. And I
And
think
why
that
you
know.
thought it fit to murder our horses.
I did not murder your horses. I'm sorry if you think that I did. I have alibis.
I'm just insighting every time.
I mean, I might as well throw in too.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is that a nat
Nat
20?
20.
guys
Is he
asked.
lying, Parker?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
he is. He's
He's
blatantly
lying.
lying and confident in
Okay.
it.
About what? What did you guys ask?
Fucking
If he killed our horses,
Oh, he
Yeah.
lied about it.
He lied.
he
It's,
did.
it's him.
It was him.
You know, you could have just asked us for a drink, and we would have listened. Now we have a problem.
Do we?
Ooh.
Yes, we are out 5 steeds, and you are responsible for replacing them. If you do not replace them, then we will take something of equal value. Perhaps Dolores will fetch a price, or her daughter.
He
And I will just take out my knife, start
In-
running my finger
intimidating.
along the blade.
Did you
he
guys ask him why he did it?
stands up
Oh god.
and
I'm gonna-
stares down at you because he is taller than everyone in this room.
I'm not looking scared. I'm probably a little scared.
And he
Azrael reaches
steps.
forward. Hang on. He reaches forward, and I'm gonna pat him as in calm down, but I'm secretly gonna try and take his sight.
What was
Yeah.
he about to do?
Who has her
Oh,
arm
my-
cocked back about to throw something?
Mind you, he's unarmed right now.
No, in fact, and sorry, in
Just
He's
so
fact,
you
unarmed.
know.
He's unarmed. He's unarmed.
He's not armed. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a weapon on him.
yeah, I forgot about that. That's true.
You
Are you gonna do that still?
literally couldn't
no.
get to me even if he did. Don't worry.
What is he doing?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Are you?
I have
You're
multiple
gonna.
charm persons that can be used as reactions. So
Nice.
come at me.
I'm standing tall and
He stands up and he steps over to you and gets right in your personal space, Fabio. Stares down at you. Do not threaten my family.
It was not a threat. You are the one who started with threats.
Why'd you do it? Wesley yells from a couple of feet away. Why'd you do it?
Well, I don't know who did, but that warning sounded serious. Sounds like a warning one should heed.
wait, didn't we find out he was lying and he killed them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still trying to lie.
Sounds like you shouldn't be snooping in business that is not yours to snoop around in.
My glaive is in my hand.
Unfortunately, you made it our business by decapitating our steeds. I am not going to ask if, only when you will replace those.
I can do that. I have extra money saved up that I was going to use to refurnish some of my equipment for my job, but I can certainly help you guys, of course. Not because you have dared to threaten me, but simply for the benefit of the town. My wife, you see, is a council member, and she informs me that you guys are helping with the bandit problem in the south.
We were helping with the bandit problem, but now I think there's another problem that is much more serious. A little bit closer to home.
I disagree.
You can.
Those bandits sound a lot worse than your normal bandits.
You think killing our horses will make us want to help your town more?
I
Is that
didn't
what you
kill
thought?
your
And now
horses.
we're No, but you clearly lied about what you know about it. And
No,
now
he
you're
lied.
saying,
He did
yo,
do it.
definitely,
He did it.
you did it. and now you're gonna repay the horses that you killed. How stupid is that? That you would have us think that you would even consider repaying what you did.
Well, I see no harm in repaying. It sounds like this
I see no harm in repaying. I'm just gonna go murder
message
these
of
horses,
yours.
and then I'm gonna give them back the money that I killed the horses when I could have just. It's my life savings. Oh shit!
This message.
I'm mocking him. Like,
Do you say that in character?
yeah.
He
You
pauses
said
and
you have a
glances
nice
at
little.
you.
No, listen. You have a nice family. You have a daughter. You have a nice wife who's a council member. You asked us for help, and then we dig a little bit deeper. And then you're like, you know what? They're digging too deep. Let me just cut off the heads of the horses. But maybe they'll continue to help us and not dig into who cut off the heads of the horses. Not very smart, my friend.
No, I told you these people are not very smart.
You know, I would assume that because I've lived in this town for quite a while, that a individual who would slice off the heads of horses and deliver warnings written in blood, that
While he's talking,
Mhm.
can I?
Monologuing.
I'm gonna sneak down, probably over here,
Mhm.
and I want to go.
Head.
Yeah, we've been discussing in each other's head. Who is still stealth going to go sneak out this window, and
I can't
Fly?
move because I don't see it moving.
sneaking. She's going to,
She's not
you
moving.
know,
There it is.
there,
Fly out the
go
window.
out this window,
Okay.
And
Where was I?
and then come back in this window.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need?
It's someone sending a message like that. Probably
Wait,
doesn't.
can I?
Yes, you can do that. Probably doesn't
Okay, 'cause I
speak
can't get out.
for the majority of people.
No. You don't speak for the majority of this town.
That most people in this town are unaware, innocent of whatever this person could possibly be speaking about.
And if you wanted us to know, then you could have just told us. Do we look like the kind of people who would just execute civilians?
I'm about to execute this man in front of me.
Speaking of executing civilians, can I? Am I inside the room? Can I get inside that room?
Can I kill
You
I
hold
like
on.
these stuff.
Let me drag your token. Where'd you put your token?
I was trying to get like right in
Where'd your
here.
token
If
go?
you, it
Did you
won't let
get
me
rid of
go.
your token?
It's
No.
outside. I got outside.
Oh. There's a door you can open.
There's a door. Oh, 'cause it's a
Yeah.
porch.
Yes, it's a porch.
I
Yeah,
just
you-
want to.
Okay, just fucking
The
open
second
the
I
door.
bust in there, I'm going to throw an essence of ether on her.
What does that do? The fuck is an
Make
essence of ether?
a DC Constitution check, saving throw. Excuse me.
Saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, please fail. I think.
What's the DC?
15.
Yeah, you barge in there, I guess, and see Dolores in the bed still, and you fucking toss a vial of something at her, and it shatters.
Oh shit.
Her
And
poofs into it's like a powder.
oh, it's a powder
Yeah.
in a vial.
I don't know. It just
What do you
says.
just
It just says
fling
it's
some
like a powder.
You just fling some powder at her,
She didn't do anything.
Well,
and
guess who's been
she
mindless
just
with a really.
yeah, she sits up a bit more on the bed. Get out of here!
Fuck.
Get out of here! Right now! Hurst! Hurst!
Shit.
One of them got in here! He turns around, opens the door, steps in.
I'm just gonna be.
There's
I'm
the
gonna
other
be
one.
standing right in front of the door, crossbow out and pointed at Dolores.
You
This
are.
escalates.
This is
Hurst go in?
escalating.
Does hers go in?
Yes, Hurst goes in.
How far in? 'Cause I'm
He
right after him.
stops at the door and begins to walk across the room very slowly.
Click.
I'm in. And I
Wait, are
cast
you
Hold
shooting?
Person.
No, click as in it's like loaded.
Oh. He stops.
He what?
He stops moving when she loads the bolt in.
I touch Isabella and give her guidance.
Don't you think this is a bit extreme?
Don't you think, cutting off 4 horses' heads and leaving a really nasty message in blood is pretty extreme? You started this, bud. We're here to finish it.
Any disturbances from the other rooms, by the way, while I'm out here listening? Anything going on up here?
No.
You need to tell us what the fuck is going on in this town, and you need to tell us now.
Roll me an intimidation check.
+4.
Can I assist
Sorry.
because I have a crossbow pointed at his wife?
Yes. Advantage.
And +4.
And
Great.
+4. Jesus, okay.
13, 14, 15, 14, 15, 16, 18,
18?
17.
17.
17. If it was persuasion, it would have been so much better.
Huh. He holds up his hands, but he's still very calm. And he says, let's all be civil about this. If you would step inside. Please don't yell. Our daughter is in the room down the hall.
Just talk.
That's good to know.
That's not my voice. Just talk. That's good to know. Fuck you, Ezreal.
What do you want to talk about?
It. And what the fuck is going on in this town?
What were we getting too close to that you had to warn us not to go any further? And release it? What is the it?
He looks at Dolores, and Dolores has a very kind of worried look on her face. And they just hold each other's gaze for a moment, and then he glances over to this table, and then he
Is there
begins
paper
to
or whatever on
slowly,
it?
yeah, he begins to slowly walk over to it, hesitantly,
Does he stop? No.
and he stops at this chest here. If you wouldn't mind, I think that we should all have a drink.
Let me in the room,
I
Fabian.
cast Hold Person on him.
He freezes.
I mean, do you want to make a check on it?
To make the check.
Oh, hold on, yeah, no, that's a good point. Wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
16. Wait a second, just there.
He freezes.
I charm person Dolores.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Wisdom. Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom 15.
Let's read this.
The charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
When you cast your spell, are you doing anything in particular?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like incantations, hand gestures, anything like that?
Yes, I'll put my hand out to her.
Mm-hmm. Are there any lights? Like magical light? I don't know, anything like that at all? Or
No, my eyes glow for like a
She's going to
millisecond.
try and counter spell.
That's okay. My eyes glow for a millisecond.
Bet she is.
okay.
You can certainly try.
She kind of. She was very kind of, shall we say, stiff and kind of ready to jump and run, but she relaxes a bit.
So it took? I can tell if it took.
You can you?
Yeah.
Does
I mean,
it say
yeah,
that?
you tell if it's. You always can tell if your spell works.
I don't know about that.
Pretty sure you can. Like it's
Yeah,
like
you have to
it has a
know.
mental. It's like it's connected to you, so you can tell.
Yeah,
If
it's also concentrating when you're casting, so if
It does not
if there's
take.
nothing to concentrate on, then
Ah.
you failed.
It does not take.
she's not. She's not charmed.
Actually, hold on. Aren't elves immune to charm
they are
spells to
actually.
begin
No,
with?
sleep.
No,
Sleep
Definitely not
spells.
immune to charm. Yeah, right. That'd be broken.
Okay, that would be broken.
Fucking broken.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, I'll cast it on him when I see her doing that.
Casting calm or charm.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Got 7 of these too, so I mean, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way.
Is it Axie? I can't remember which
It
one it is.
sticks with him.
Okay.
It sticks with him?
It does.
Wesley lets go of his hold person.
I'll shake my head at Fabio. Like it didn't work for her.
Why don't you have a seat?
You saying that to Hurst?
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. Let me get more music because the music ended. More creepy music. Let's see. Okay. He he smiles at you. Sure, we can, but first, I think we're gonna need a drink.
What the fuck? Fabio, tell him to sit down.
We can all calm our nerves
It's not a
and
dominant person. It's just he views Fabio as friendly. He doesn't necessarily like us.
we can calm our nerves and
Pretty sure that's it,
And-
right? He just
Yeah,
views
yeah.
Fabio as
relax, and
Something in that chest.
it'll help.
I think I've had enough to drink tonight. What is in the chest that you are so eager to get out?
As I said,
as
there is
Azrael makes a few hand gestures, and I'm going to bane him at first level.
Would that get rid of charm?
No,
Not unless you hurt him.
no, there's no damage. It's just a minus
Mhm.
4. It's basically the opposite of guidance. -4 to any attack or saving throw.
Okay. It's wine. I'd like to get a bottle of wine. It's one we've been saving for a while. I'm not lying to you.
Insight.
Sure.
Oh.
You got no idea,
But
man. No
perhaps,
idea.
Just what's wine?
Perhaps you can understand why we would be a little hesitant, being that you just executed our steeds.
If
How about
you
you tell us the story first, and then we can drink?
if you don't want to drink, then at least I would like to drink it, and I can tell you while I drink it. It's easier that way.
another.
at
Food, please.
I'm looking at what's her face and seeing if she looks sad or worried or scared like he's about to kill himself.
Another essence of
Roll me an insight check for Dolores.
another
Another
that sort
spell?
of ghost.
Ah,
You
No,
got-
fuck!
yeah, no, I'm not casting anything. I'm not doing.
Hell?
Hold on. Another like a essence of that ethereal energy just coalesces around his fingers. I'm gonna hold person in case he does bring out a weapon at the first sight of any hostility. I'm gonna cast it on him.
You're
He said he's
you're,
holding a wine
you're
bottle,
caught.
right?
You're casting hold person on him.
No, holding it until I see. Like if it's
Finish.
fine, I'm obviously not gonna cast it. But
I'm gonna slowly walk over to him and, I mean, tell me if he stops me, but I'm going to step
Mhm.
around him
Mhm.
and put myself in between him and the box and then sit on it.
Hmm.
The story first.
I really. Oh, that's right. He can't move. Cause
I freed him.
oh, you freed him.
Yeah. When
Okay.
he got charmed, I let him go.
Relaxes. Cracks his neck and steps back. I would like to drink this wine.
Well, we're not gonna let you poison yourself so you can't tell the story, so you might as well go ahead and fess up.
It's not poison. It's I'm
Doesn't
serious.
matter
Insight.
what it is.
It's just wine.
Insight.
I will say, it doesn't matter what it is, and I will take out my flask and hand it to him. You're not going in this box until you tell us what we want to know.
nice.
He seems very irritated and
Good, finally, an emotion.
grabs Fabio's flask out of his hand and chugs it. What it is. He goes and he sits down in this chair here.
He's still charmed by Favia, right?
Yeah, it's until I drop it, or
Okay.
until someone hurts him.
He's also trained in case he tries to attack or save him through.
Where to begin?
Before he does begin, Azrael shoots a glance at Dolores, and he'll say, Dolores, he's been kind and soft. Perhaps it would be wise to inform your husband that it is for both of your best interest for him to cooperate. He gives her a kind smile, but it's not one of those smiles that you smile with your eyes. It's one of those.
Your eyes would do nothing to a smile regardless. Fucking freaky.
Yeah, you fucking black, you fucking
Wow.
insane, crazy eyes. Yeah.
just tell them to behave.
She doesn't have a very pleasant look on her face. And she looks at Hurst and says, just tell them. He sighs and takes another sip of your flask.
I thought he chugged it.
Oh, that's right, that's right. He goes to take another and he finds it empty.
I close the door.
Tosses it back to you.
Alright.
What do you know of?
Catch it.
Good job.
Nice.
what do
bro.
you know of magical artifacts?
I look at Wesley.
I look at Wesley.
Wesley looks at himself. Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Seems you're the expert on it then.
That's why I was called to this town. It's not his voice. That's why I was called to this town.
So Tyrion sent a distress signal out? Is that what he did?
He asked for aid,
Hmm.
and I was sent here. What do you have to do with it? Who are you?
Fuck it. Doesn't matter. He says that more to himself. Says, and then he looks at you. We, and he kind of looks at him and his wife. We're the ones that poisoned him.
Insight check.
No need.
Why?
He's being blatantly
Oh.
honest.
Is he?
Azrael's gonna fucking
Is he?
The room gets darker in front of Azrael.
literally the whole
His corner just
every
goes.
light,
Hold
every,
your horses, Azrael. Wait a
every
second.
light
Calm
in the
down.
room just
Calm down.
the shadows stretch, the candle, the flame and the
And
candles, whatever. It just gets
Isabella's getting a
suffocated.
little scared.
And he just looms forward, and he doesn't say anything, but he's just watching him.
Good cop, bad cop.
This is motherfucking death cop, mate.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a second. Just wait a second.
We killed
did you-
him because he
Why?
didn't heed our warning.
And why should he have?
Because what it is an artifact of great, tremendous power. But it is, or it has been, corrupted. I don't know how or why it is, but Dolores and I found it long ago. We took it upon ourselves to be its keeper, protect it from anyone who wishes to use it for either ill or good.
What does it do? That it needs to be protected by you two.
It is a powerful sword. I believe its original intent was to destroy beings of evil, specifically supernatural ones. It claims that it was been held by many masters
Oh god, it's
and
a
was
box.
created in the God War. It has a name. It calls itself Avbrand.
F brand.
You killed somebody for this.
Because it should not be brought into the light. And if it
That
does,
is not your decision.
no, it is our decision.
What you mean it should not be brought into the light? Is that why it's... Is it in some type of dark place?
Not exactly.
Where is it now?
I see no reason to tell you where it is.
We know where it is.
You better tell us how bad and awful it is because you just made yourself judge, jury, and executioner.
He smiles and looks at Isabella. Isabella, you don't know where it is. You're not gonna find it.
We know where it is. We just want to make sure that you know that we know where it is. We're just cross-checking things.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Oh, Kyle, you should have made me fucking say that. Damn it!
I have a -2 in charisma.
Oh my
Very good.
god, so high! Oh,
Hey, not bad,
not
not bad.
bad.
He does think our friend, or he's our friend right now,
Well,
right? Or
he's
we're
friendly
friends.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Fabio.
Just Fabio.
I find myself not believing you. I don't think you know where it is. And even if you did, you would not be able to retrieve it. We've got
And
Why do you
safeguards.
feel like you need? Why do you feel like you need to protect it? Does it have some type of hold over you?
No, it does not have a hold over us. But no matter
Are you
whose
sure?
hands it falls into, it is going to corrupt them, and it is going to influence them and force them to commit acts of evil,
Oh, like
whether it
killing
knows it or not.
someone. Right. Like killing someone and then killing horses. All the while trying to keep it a secret from your daughter. Right, right,
And
right.
did the wizard not heed your warning?
No, obviously not.
So
What?
it didn't work the first time. I wonder why you thought it would work the second.
Can I cast detect magic on these two, or in the room in
Sure.
general?
Really good idea.
Cast detect magic.
You don't know where it is because it's in the chest that I was just trying to get.
Well, no, I just want to see if they're obviously it sounds like they're under the influence of this sword, and I just want to make sure.
Yeah, what do you find? You, sense, a bit of magic coming from the far side of this desk here. Tiny bit. And that seems to be the only magic in the room, besides the obvious sources of Azrael and other people casting magic at the moment.
Interesting.
I don't see anything on them. Not that I don't know how like sword corrupting people like influences like their magical auras or whatever. Like I don't. That's not something that I would know. Like
Nope.
okay.
Carry on with your questions.
I say to the other people
Mm-hmm.
as I walk across the room.
There's no questions to be asked. You're a murderer and you killed somebody.
You did not only kill somebody, you killed one of the most revered members of my faith for not listening to your warning. Who puts you in the place of the Black Mother? You dare join this man,
Like cult.
your cult.
I don't care about faith. Your faith, in particular. The faith of any death gods. They don't matter. They are
What?
a dying religion. That's what I think.
I put my head down and don't look at Ezreal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes.
Wesley reaches for whatever
It's in a drawer.
wherever the aura is. He
And
uses his
you
mage hand to open the drawer.
you see a magical amulet. It hold on, I can't look like that. It looks
What
like
school of magic?
Yeah,
it
what
looks
school of
like
magic is it?
this kind of uh black gem. I forget what the actual gem is. It's kind of black gem amulet of a closed eye, and it is divination, I'm pretty sure.
What is this?
That
The mage hand, the black,
Mhm.
silky mage hand, kind of holds up the amulet. in front of
protects
Wesley.
the wearer from divination spells.
Then you should probably put it on.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. You have someone behind you who's about to like fucking kill you for disturbing his god or dissing his god.
Now hold on. Since they've confessed, maybe we should give them to the town for trial.
You could try. I don't think they would take too kindly to it, though. We have a reputation in this town. We are very venerated. And you only arrived a couple days ago. If you go around accusing people of this or that, it's not going to look good.
Well, it's not
Wait.
accusing if you've already confessed, especially because we can
I
people hear
confessed to
truth
you.
spells.
You
Hmm.
really
But-
think we can't make you do it again?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh, buddy, then you're stupider than you look.
Or perhaps we just take a soul for a soul.
He frowns and
You should.
looks at Azrael.
Azrael has his dagger out in his hand.
Killing one of
And,
us. You could do that too. And would probably produce a much worse effect. You'd probably be run out of town at the very least.
Oh
Likely.
no.
Hmm.
We need to get other people in Dantis. We need Pina. We need other people.
The captain seemed trustworthy to me.
Who will open the door? I can go grab them now.
Yes, please do.
Alrighty.
Who are you going to grab?
Did you
Um,
or him?
I would think the captain of the guard, since she was the one who saw the murder scene.
Yeah.
Huh.
She
I'm
did say
gonna-
his fucking name. She literally pointed him to us.
Yeah. So just gonna
Yeah.
close the door
And fly
and
away?
take off.
Okay, so you're going to grab... You're going to
I'm
grab the captain of the guard
gonna-
and Pina as well?
No, don't grab Pina. She's
Don't
too
grab
innocent.
Pina?
I would
She's
grab
too
the
innocent.
fucking guy that's giving us all the money. Not innocent, but I don't want her to get involved. I'd grab the guy that gives us all the money.
He's
He's
not
not here.
here.
Yeah, Lormel is
And I-
gone.
And
The
the
other
captain
guy.
of
The other
Lormel's
guy.
Speaker, speaker.
speaker?
Well, I know where the captain of the guard is because she's probably still
Yeah.
at the stable because we
You
probably
know
only
who the
been.
speaker is, too.
Just do the cat on the guard. Like she can.
Yeah.
She's obviously got all the. She's got the power when it comes to dealing with people like this.
Detaining, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
What?
that's where
what-
I'm gonna fly over to the stable and see if she's not still there, which I feel like it's probably not been too long because they were gonna clean up
Mhm.
all those bodies.
Yeah.
So it won't take me long to get there by flying, I believe, especially if I'm gonna speed there like dash, 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 dash.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you whoosh, fly over there. And indeed, you see the guards are still there working away. They've got a bunch of carts set out with the horses piled into them, the head and the bodies of each respective horse. And you see when you swoop down, I guess you swoop into the barn?
Going to land on the outside, and do I see Captain Ciora?
Yeah, you see Captain Sierra. She's staring at the message and kind of pacing and kind of looks like thinking.
Yeah, she's gonna land there at the entrance and go, Captain, we found them.
Stops. Found who?
She's gonna gesture outside, looking at all the guards that are in there right now.
You
The
found
people who
did this.
and who killed Sir Tyrion.
I I thought Sotiran died of natural causes.
No. Come here, come here. Like, just motioning her outside, because I'm sure all the guards are now looking at us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna just, like, motion her, like, to come over to the other side of the barn. And just give her a
Okay.
quick rundown. Basically say that when we return to the inn at her behest of, like, Mr. Rinlow being a likely suspect.
Mm-hmm.
And just basically give her the rundown of how we overheard them talking about getting rid of us, and when confronted after interrogation, they did confess to killing horses and poisoning Sir Tyrion.
She takes this all in and... Wow. Oh, I don't know what to say about all this.
Well, we thought that, since we have no authority in the town, that we were like, oh, maybe we should come get someone who has authority to, detain them or something like that.
That is certainly a good idea. The very least you could do. I don't know if I can detain them without some form of proof.
Well, I mean, they just confessed in front of us. And also, I think one of our spooky magic peoples can, like, do this truth thing. So, like, if you need a confession, like, oof, there it is.
We should try for that because the word of outsiders does not take as much as the word of citizens.
Yeah, that's why we came and got you, because we're like, oh, we got all this info, and, like, oh my god, they killed Sir Tyrion for doing stuff, and now they were gonna try and kill us, but we caught them in the meantime, so, like, ah! I thought we were gonna get you, because, you got some heft in this town, and we do not, so...
I have
Fix it.
some, not as much as others. Not as much as the Renlows themselves. I don't think anyone has as much as the Renlows themselves.
Well, I mean, it's either you come and detain them, or, I mean, our magic man, like, they did kill a member of, like, his, like, fort, and he's pretty pissed, so, like, you might want to come detain them, is all I'm saying.
We shouldn't make this public, I don't think, or if we do, we'll make it very subtle, because the town, most of the town people, they love Mr. and Mrs. Renlow.
Yeah,
And so
that's what they're betting on too. Is they're betting on if we try and make a deal out of this, that they'll get away with it because everyone likes them so much. I'm paraphrasing.
I say maybe we have two options for this, or two options that have a high chance of success. Let's see. We could detain them, but come up with some kind of excuse or reason why they're gone. Don't tell the public. We'll have to do something with their daughter as well. Or put them under some kind of house arrest of sorts. Have guards watching them all the time. Continue to let them run the inn and hope that
I'd be
most of the
iffy
people
about
in town
that.
are unaware.
I'd be iffy about that because are the guards, like, listening to us, or while we're, like, standing outside talking about this?
No. You guys, you're deep in the barn, and they're off on the road,
Okay.
dragging horses.
Okay, she's gonna whisper and to the captain say, well, while we were staying there, we were under watch by some of Hina's guards. I don't know if everyone can be trusted.
You think what, the Renlows have
people in their pockets. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is worrying
is
as well. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what we should do exactly. Do you want me to take me to them at least, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Let's go.
And I'll
And
hurry. Yeah, I'll because my flying speed is faster than my walking speed. I'm going to just like kind of hover and like fly just like kind of in front of her and lead her back to the place.
okay, yeah. While they're gone, what are you guys in the room in the inn up to?
The lights have returned to their normality, and he's put his dagger away.
Mhm.
This entire time, what's the expression of Dolores as this was all happening?
She's watching and observing this with a critical eye. You get the sense that she's very much in on this and is a part of it.
Did not stop to think for 1 second what this could do to your daughter.
Who are you indicating this towards?
Kind of both of them.
They just kind of look at each other. Say nothing.
Yeah, I can answer it for you. You fucking didn't. You
You
didn't
know,
give a shit that you murdered somebody and what your daughter now has to deal with because of that. Just because you think you are hiding mighty and you have all this money and all these people on your side. That's fucked up.
Dolores, earlier you said that your daughter had a. She was a bit, shifty and kind of had a worrisome or scared look on her face. And you said it's because she was just. She didn't know what to do when she encountered heroes, but I'm starting to think.
I was
She's
being
scared.
honest then.
Were you?
She's not a part of this. She doesn't know anything.
Well, maybe she does, and she doesn't know how to
She doesn't.
dance around you both.
We've never told her anything.
You know, teenagers have an interesting way of finding out things that parents don't want them to know. Maybe she's been acting weird because she found out your dirty little secrets.
We have ways of making you talk. All of you. Some less pretty than others. So I suggest, for the sake of not only you both, but for that of your daughter as well, that you both be entirely truthful from here on out. I do not wish to involve a child, but I will if I need to. Do I make myself clear?
They stare at you.
How many more of you are there in your cult?
We're not a cult.
You said
We
you
are
were a
just.
cult.
No. We said. My husband said that what he worships, and she indicates towards Ezreal, is a cult. We have no. We don't worship a religion necessarily.
I see.
What is the cult? What is it?
He's
No, it's
he's
the death
saying that.
cult from
The death cult?
Theodolinda.
Oh my
Theodolinda.
God, dude! He's
No.
talking about me. He's
Yeah,
not
he's
talking
talking
about.
about
Oh, I thought you were
Azrael.
saying that
Fucking
he's
hell.
in the
No,
cult.
she's
Okay.
she's
That's
talking
funny
about.
Alright.
intelligence, mate.
No.
That's funny intelligence.
Pretend,
20
pretend I
intelligence is
hear
failing
that.
you.
Sorry, pretend I didn't say
20
any
intelligence,
of that.
but 1 wisdom here.
Smart. I actually have quite a bit of wisdom too.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's light. You know, it's like early in the morning. We all need coffee.
Love it.
Yes,
Okay, what was
well,
the last thing that was said? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
regardless of your opinion, if this is a cult or not, death claims us all in the end. So, should you somehow dodge your punishment in this life, I can assure you tenfold you shall receive it in the next.
We've known
I
the
have seen
risks.
things that you cannot possibly imagine.
We've heard
So,
things from Avbrand. I'm sure we can imagine quite well what you're talking about.
Why have you not tried to destroy it?
We tried, and we can't.
And then you just decided to protect it and be friends with it.
We're not friends with it. We don't touch it. We make sure it's safe and it's locked away.
Why did you not ask your wizard to help you with these things? Because you wanted to keep it, didn't
Do you think members of the Emerald Order are just going to let it sit here in some
No.
backwater town in the middle of nowhere? No. They're going to take it. They're going to take it with them to wherever their place is, their organization, and they're going to probably use it, thinking they
You
have the
know,
best of intentions, but they won't.
No, no, no,
Not in the end.
you know,
no. We
maybe
wouldn't.
they would, but we wouldn't have. And it seems that if the first person who accidentally even mentions something close to it gets their horses' heads chopped off, that maybe you are not the most secretive guardians either. We would not have even known about this if it were not for your brash actions.
that is strangely ironic, isn't it?
I disagree. And she looks at Wesley. You seem to be blabbering on about it today, weren't you?
It wasn't a secret. You
Mhm.
know, I
You learned
I
it
think
from
you're wrong.
somewhere. I'm guessing the wizard. You found a way to translate the information.
And he found it.
Wait, Wesley knew about this sword already, did he?
No,
No,
not
she's
this
talking
particular
about
sword.
Sotiran.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, the Emerald Order will not use this weapon. We track down things that are dangerous in this world, and we lock it away because they're too powerful, because they're corrupt. If you needed help containing this thing, you should have called on us instead of killing one of our members.
We trust ourselves better than an organization of hundreds. If any one of their members could go rogue at any point and just snatch that weapon up and take it away with them, and then it's loose in the world. With us
So
and the few that
blurred by
know,
selfishness.
easier to control.
Easier to control, you're protected, and you kill whoever gets close. Right? Turns you into murderers.
That's the
Clearly
cost
not
of it.
that easy. If we just wandered into this town and had our horses murdered, and now we have both of you, perhaps we could just kill you right now, and we would have it. So again, you're not the best protectors of this weapon.
You could kill us right now. And you wouldn't have it. You wouldn't know where it is. You wouldn't possibly have any capabilities of finding it
Good.
or.
Then no one will know where it is, and no one will ever find it. Isn't that the point?
And she smiles. That is the point.
No. I'm sorry, I need to find it. I've been sent here to find Satyrin, and Satyrin was the one who was looking for this, so I need to complete his mission.
Seems if these two were not around, you would have all the time in the world to find it, because no one else knows that it's even here.
These two know where it is. There's no other authority figures in this room.
Oh boy.
Looks over to Azrael.
Oh boy.
Maybe it's time we get our hands dirty.
What are you saying?
That's all he says. He's insinuating.
What do I gather? I kind of missed that. Sorry, but what
I
did
said, maybe it's time we get our hands dirty.
Oh, you want to kill these people?
There's no other. No.
I'm all for it. If you do.
I said.
They're not providing a very good argument on why we shouldn't just kill him right here.
I said I need to know where this sword is. There's no other authority figures in this room. It's time we get our hands dirty.
Just out of character real quick. I don't have Circle of Truth prepared right now, so we're just gonna have to wait tomorrow.
Interrogate. I'm saying interrogate. We gotta interrogate them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Torture.
Azrael. Torture, yeah.
Well, if we are to trust in the little one, we have an authority figure on the way. So I do believe that if she was to walk in on us whilst we were tearing these people apart, it might not prove very well for our case.
Wesley had his hand on his dagger, but then he kind of takes his hand off.
That being said, of course, soul for a soul, I mean...
Tell us where it is.
Hurst looks at you. No.
Alright, I'm just gonna cast suggestion on him. Wisdom save, please.
Okay, wisdom save.
I don't really see the purpose in finding this thing, but it doesn't seem like this is gonna end.
And my screen's frozen. Oh, there we go. Wisdom save.
So this sword you said is from the God War, right?
That's what
Actually,
they said, yes.
It
Yeah.
claims.
It claims.
It claims.
Yeah.
Sorry, you do your suggestion thing first. I want to make a roll too afterwards.
He fails.
Are you certain? I am certain that you do want to tell us, as you have not provided any other reason why you are better protectors of this weapon. That's it. I am certain you want to tell us. It's a suggestion he has to follow if he fails.
I'm reading this, hold on. What's the duration?
Instantaneous?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Suggestion?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have to follow.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That's a long
Oh, I
time.
thought it was just an instant. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they follow the like you can say I suggest you walk and never stop, and they will walk for 8 hours.
Yeah.
If they fail.
Well then.
He just goes on an 8-hour explanation.
So you said suggest. What are the words specifically? Did you say again?
That he should tell us where it is, because he is not the best protector.
He's gonna say, what do you mean it?
Look, you just gave Parker that idea.
I mean,
Of brand.
you didn't specify.
I mean, I said that he wasn't the best protector, which is exactly what I just said to him.
And
2
we were
seconds
in
ago, so
context.
I don't see how this could be misconstrued. And he views me as a friend, so he would not be trying to do anything shady in response to
That's
my
true.
requests.
The sword lies in the church.
Oh.
He's here.
Where in the church?
Hold on, I not?
I suggest you tell me where in the
Oh,
church.
You have to because it's an 8 out.
I
he
mean,
asks
okay,
you,
out of character.
where is
Do
it?
you
Mhm.
really want this? Because I'm gonna tell you, in character, Fabio does not give a shit. This really seems like a stupid thing for us to go finding. But if you're gonna
Yes.
insist that we go find this, I can just
Wesley,
suggest that he take us there.
Wesley has he's neutral on everything. He tries to be neutral on everything except for the mission. And I was just thinking just now, like whatever the mission is, it needs to be completed regardless of whatever happens. Like he'll go the extra mile to do it. So
Can I roll a history check on his order?
The Emerald Order.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Or do I know anything about it naturally? Or okay.
I think we all did this, right? We all did this at the
yeah,
start.
Didn't
you
you?
guys all did this.
17.
Hold on one sec.
What do
17.
you want to know? I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like
What is?
Parker
Yeah.
added some stuff to it since I wrote it, but
A little bit, but I'll leave it to you, Danny.
what? What do you want to know?
I mean, with a 17, what would I know about your order? What?
I said
How
this
legit
already
are they?
early
How,
on. They're legit. They're a big order, guild or whatever, and they specialize in seeking out magical disturbances that might be dangerous to this dimension.
and are they known for having any rogues, like he said, ever? Like anyone that was known that
Well,
may
here's
have...
the thing. This is the first that I'm hearing about it because I didn't write that into the order's backstory. So you tell me if I
So,
know
like,
of any people in my order that has gone rogue.
Why don't you roll me a history check?
like how devout are these
Ooh.
people? Like, are they 100% no miss?
19.
There's no way.
If there was, they kept it a secret from you.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm not
if
a
their
high-ranking person.
head of their order is a god and they force like some sort of submission
No.
in order to join, they can be 100%.
I don't
I'm
know
just
if
trying
you-
to figure out what I know.
With a 17, you don't know. You don't know the head of my organization or the guild. I know, but
Nah.
you don't know.
But we do know in general that they are a legit thing and they actually do what they say they do.
With a 19, Parker just told me that, as far as I know, no one has gone rogue.
And second question, your organizer's never been like done anything to I don't know, evil, not evil, but like
We are
corrupt,
quote unquote
self-interested.
protectors of this realm. We have no political interests. We just
Okay, then yeah, then
Yeah.
I have no qualms. You seem like better protectors of this thing than these two idiots who just murder people who get too close to it. So I am going to suggest that he take us there.
Casting
the
suggestion
relic.
again?
I mean, I can
Going
just
on for 8
reword it,
hours.
or I can use my 7 slots, and if I fail, Ellie can use her 7. Your choice.
Wow.
I'll have you I'll have you use another slot, please.
Okay.
What do you say specifically?
Perhaps instead of just playing this game of words, you should take us there. To the relic.
Where at the
Directly. It would seem to me that after what we have just discussed, both of you, and I'll glance at her too, would understand that you are worse protectors than his esteemed organization, since we simply bumbled our way into this with you at the helm.
Okay.
And if it is any consolation, I will give you my word that if anyone in this room attempts to use the relic before it makes it to the safekeeping, I will personally take care of them.
In this room.
That's correct.
Who's not there? Who's not in the room?
That's what I said.
Who's not in this room? Okay, and yeah, I guess Hurst stands up, gives a look to Dolores, and then looks at the rest of you guys. We're going together. I'll step out of the room. If you would follow me, we'll give my wife a moment to get ready.
Can stay with her.
Yes.
Yes, keep an eye on her if you so please. Azrael opens the door.
Hey, question. What's this big
Hmm.
black circle?
Oh, it's my
What?
detect magic aura.
Oh, okay.
That, yeah. I was
I'm
wondering, like, when did that appear?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Before
that
the-
is his detect magic, or
I don't
this
know how to
Okay.
get rid
black
of it.
circle that just appeared. Yeah, okay. I step out, shut the door.
There's someone in there
Dolores.
with her.
I'll just cross my legs and
Isabel.
put my back to the wall and wait
Okay.
inside.
Dolores gets out of bed. She's in a nightgown. She goes and changes, and then goes over to this chest here.
So she does like right now.
Yeah, after she
Charm person,
changes, after she changes,
charm person.
charm person.
Yeah.
Okay, charm. Yeah, charm person then. Yeah.
Should have looked in there. Hold
You
on, let me get
really
it.
want what's in that chest.
They do.
Yeah, why don't we look? I
I
think
don't
we
know. 'Cause
forgot.
He got distracted.
We suck.
What the heck is that?
A bad one. A bad one.
She fails.
Oh, good. I hold up my
Nice.
glaive to her. Step away from the chest.
She takes a step back and sighs and looks at you.
Do we hear that?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
She takes a step back.
Mhm.
Oh, I want to open it so bad.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
What do you want that is in this chest? And don't say wine.
Well, my winter coat is in there.
What else?
Other knickknacks.
God, these fuckers need to die. Oh my god.
There's gloves and
I wanna kill them.
mittens for
Kill
our
them.
I can't hear her. And
Sorry.
what?
Sorry.
mittens for our ears and the wine. Yes.
Good thing it is warm outside, huh? Good friend. She smiles at her.
Doesn't smile back.
She's my friend.
She should be. Yeah.
What's going on in there?
Okay, yeah,
Oh
fine.
my
She
God, he
does
fell
smile.
out.
That's right. She
Wait,
smiles.
no, I don't. I'm charm person. She smiles. Okay.
Mhm.
Just taking a while.
Oh come on. There's nothing else in there. I know
No,
that
there's
sky
not.
is really
Take a look yourself. Go on.
She's my friend. She wouldn't want me to get hurt. She wouldn't want me to get hurt.
If you're worried about a trap, I can stand in front of it.
So Parker, she wouldn't want me to get hurt. She's my friend.
No,
It
she
doesn't
wouldn't.
need for you to get hurt. It could be anything. It could just be a way out.
The bottle
She's
of
my
wine.
friend.
It wouldn't hurt you for her to teleport away.
Nice
She could
bottle
open
of
that
wine.
chest and be gone. Poof.
Stand aside from the door, please. Renla.
Aged red is what it is.
It's not. It is not.
Azrael opens the door.
They're both gone.
He sees
You'll
her
take-
feeling in his, in her fist, hard.
What's going on here?
I want to
Oh,
get
no, she
gloves,
just-
and I would like my winter coat.
You can take my cloak.
I would like gloves.
You can take my gloves.
Do you have gloves?
I do have gloves.
We have winter.
You sure
All
about
of winter gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You told us to all bring winter gear this campaign.
Yeah, it's literally in my thing. I think he cast a suggestion. You said, I suggest you all bring winter gear. That's what you all did.
Whoop, there it is.
I don't want to deprive you.
Come with me, Dolores. Come with us. We're not going to let you enter that chest, I'm sorry. You either come with us
Enter it?
willingly,
I just
Whatever
want
it
what's
is you're doing.
inside it.
open it.
She looks at At Isabella? Yes, please. Open
Oh, this...
it.
I look at it. I fucking look at it.
I did not mean that. I meant we do not need to open it.
Still looking at it.
I'm gonna fucking
You look
cast
at it?
Guiding Bolt.
Do you trying to examine it?
I'm examining it.
Insight check, please. Why is he tilted?
I'm
How did he-
insight checking it.
How did he
Two.
tilt?
A box?
Hurst.
I'll insight check it.
Oh, you press shift and then you press the arrow keys.
What the
16?
heck?
Yeah.
What do you roll? And where is it?
16?
16?
Right there.
That's an insight check.
That's what you said.
No, I said investigation.
You 100%.
You said inside.
I'm
You said
confused.
insight.
What are you inciting? The
What do you
chest?
mean? The chest.
One does not incite a chest. It is not alive.
I'm investigating the chest. 15.
Investigate the chest. You don't see any no little strings attached to the side. Nothing. You hear no clicking on the inside. It does not seem trapped. You see no runes on it. You kind of get a look at the bottom. You lift it up a little bit. It's light. There doesn't seem like there's a whole lot in it, and no magical runes around it or anything like that.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Isabella, perhaps if you stand around the fire and use the tip of your glaive to open it, I can pull Dolores away. I mean, come on, guys. I know you're curious as to what's inside.
I have an interjection here. Dolores and what was his name again?
Who's?
Hurst?
No, yeah, this guy.
Hurst.
Hurst?
Yeah.
First.
Hurst is his
Dolores.
name.
Yes.
Hurst.
Yes.
Perhaps whatever is in that chest would dissuade you from going with us, or otherwise jeopardize us reaching the relic. I am going to put a little more ante on the table to ensure you do not do that.
And I will walk down to the door that
Oh,
what's her name is
fucking
in, because you
A.
already told us.
Yeah, that's you didn't I mean, yeah,
name
they
is Brecca.
indicated that Brecca was in that room, yes.
Yeah.
In this room.
Okay. And I'm going to draw a sigil on the door.
Scared.
Hurst
Infan me.
kind of goes over and
What would Phoenix say?
stares
thing
down
Phoenix
the
ain't
hallway
here.
and is he still charmed by you?
Yes.
8 hours.
But
No,
it's
1
not
hour.
it's not a friendly charm, it's a
Okay.
you do what I say charm, right?
Both.
Yeah.
Well, he
So
has the
it's both.
suggestion to take us to the thing, yes. And then he's also charmed and views me as a friend.
Is charm concentration?
Uh,
No, it doesn't look
No.
like it.
Nope, they just didn't
Negative.
fail.
Do anything harmful to it.
Just let it happen.
He stares down the hallway with a blank expression on his face.
And then when it fades, I'm gonna walk back over to him.
It doesn't fade.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
His expression, it's blank.
No. The sigil. That I
Oh,
was
the
drawing on
sigil.
the door.
Oh, okay.
It is a protection ward. However, it is linked to me. Therefore, if any harm comes to me, such as I cut myself with a knife, it will backfire on her as well.
And we'll walk back over the door and
does
make
that-
sure
okay,
that she heard that too.
I'm gonna say that indicates that is gonna be qualifications to break the charm person. He's still under suggestion, so he still has to take you there, but that's enough to break charm person.
Why?
You threatened his
You
door.
threatened his daughter?
It doesn't say that. It says if me or
It's
my
physical
companions
harm.
cause him harm.
In
I have not
him
harmed anything yet.
anything harmful to it. You harmed
Haven't
his
done it yet.
emotions, you see.
Oh, stop.
Oh my
harmed his-
god.
His emotion. No, I'm ruling. DM ruling. You've broken the charm person. He still has to take you there, but he's not so happy about doing it now. And then he walks back
Okay.
over to you. He's very pissed off. He wants to punch you so badly, but he doesn't.
What's the hold up? Let's go already.
Back to the people in the room. You guys are
Staring at her and the box.
staring at her and the box.
Everyone out of the room. I'll open it with my mage hand.
No.
Wait, I just came back and said that. And then I want to say to her,
Are you sure you still want what is in the box?
and I'll hold my knife to my finger again.
Hmm. No. We can
I
go.
didn't think
let out a
so.
cry.
And she's
Smooth, mate. Very smooth. I like that. Well done.
okay. And I guess what you guys head downstairs.
Yeah.
Parker's so mad right now.
I'm curious what's in the box now. Like, I want to know.
It's gonna
We'll find
explode.
out when we get
It'll
back. You wanted your relic, man.
Alright, let's go.
You head downstairs,
minute.
and when you get outside the Sanguine Dawn, you are met with Who and Captain Ciora.
Yeah, how are we gonna navigate this now? We.
Our person's gone.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah,
I can always cast it
Oh
again.
no, I have charm on her. She's charmed for me.
She's charmed,
Yeah.
but he's not charmed to anyone.
Right.
Captain.
She looks at what's going on, assesses the situation. Explain to me what's going on here.
Well,
Perhaps. Okay, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was literally gonna say perhaps you should explain.
Right.
Since we're going to
see-
get this for your people.
You see, after we took your lead about the culprit who killed our horses, we came here, and these two confessed to killing the horses and killing Sir Tyrion. And now they told us why they did it. It was to protect a magical artifact, in which they're going to show us where it is right now. And you can follow us if you want.
Imagine they're going willingly.
You could say that.
She narrows her eyes at you. Fine. To ensure that nothing happens that is against the law of this town, and to ensure that those under suspicion of breaking the law are watched and unable to escape, I will go with you.
Actually,
Mhm.
since they're under suspicion, and they're under suspicion for you, but they confess to us. And in order to keep both parties safe, Wesley pulls out what does he has? He has something. Where do they go? He pulls out 2 sets of manacles. And he's just like, turn around. I'll put them on gently.
To both the Renlos?
Yeah.
Okay, they turn around.
And he puts them on. He puts them on.
Okay.
There's no room. It's not on tight. I
Mhm.
mean, no. It's on their wrists, but it's not on like it's not like it's just regular. It's just normally on. Like they're not like hard, like pressed into their skin or anything, but they're not easy to, move around in. So
I'll fix their cloaks so it doesn't look like that. That's what's happening.
Okay.
So it just looks like their hands are behind their back normally. Stay laid down.
and if you wanna, and I'll just post this if you wanna.
Wait, this is the church, right? Or this is the church?
This is the
Three?
church. Yes.
Oh, so they're
If
right
they wanted
next to
to,
it.
if they wanted
Yeah.
to escape, they needed to make a nat 20 dexterity. So, just saying, from the manacles.
Okay.
But yeah.
Are they able to break it with sheer strength?
Escaping manacles requires successful DC dexterity check. Breaking them requires successful DC 20 strength check.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. And as the Renlows guide you guys up to the church, dawn breaks. And let's go to the church map, shall we?
What an evil laugh. My fear. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
I bet that priest is in on it. I bet that priest is in on it.
No, the captain gets a hold of the sword, and she's corrupted.
Oh no.
Dang,
Well,
why
we
is
just don't want him to touch it.
my
Fabio did give his word that he would end.
He wasn't in the room.
Yeah, just people in the room.
Wasn't.
Fuck.
That was intentional because I know she's the only one that would.
Also, we're no longer in that specific room, so context, right? And phrasing.
let me get the rest of the tokens
know
on the
that.
field. Captain Ciora and
That's
the
what I
two
thought when you said
Renlows. Renlow number 1, Renlow number 2.
How far do your sigils go, man? Like, is there like a distance thing?
I'm gonna keep that information in my chest. Although we are only like 100 feet away, so.
Alright.
Okay.
What does the sigil explode or something if you get hurt?
Again, I'm gonna keep that information in my chest.
Fair enough.
Okay. And yeah, they kind of glance at one of you guys to possibly open the door for them.
Fuck yeah, I'm opening the door.
Okay, they open the door and they walk inside and Captain Sierra, everyone walks inside.
What time is it now, roughly, by the way?
It's probably about 6 a.m. About 6 a.m.
These guys didn't get a long rest.
They didn't know.
Yeah, because they were up at night talking.
Killing our horses.
Yeah.
Killing your horses, yeah.
I like to imagine that Argo at least kicked him once, which is a lot of damage. So.
No spells.
So he's low hit points.
Maybe. Yeah, you guys step in. This church is, as far as you can tell, empty. Captain Ciora says, "Should we wake Father Belderon?"
Ask them if he is in on it.
You don't just ask somebody if they're in on it, dead boy.
She glances at the Renlows.
You have them under your control, do you not? He
Just
narrows his
one?
eyes. Yes. One is all you need.
Okay.
And Dolores says, "Not really. He knows that we have something here. He doesn't know what it is, and we keep him in the dark about a lot of things and pay him well."
Can you remind me of the specifics again, please, Dolores?
Of what?
This artifact.
Brand.
He looks at the cap and raises his eyebrows as in, see, there's your fucking proof.
I don't suppose you pay him to protect it as well.
Have you seen him? He's an old man. He can't do much in the way of protecting.
Magic can do many things, dear.
He is not magical.
Then you just fucking tell us where it is.
What is it?
It's in the back.
Perfect.
And
way.
they walk and they lead you guys
I'm watching them closely.
to the
Any
back
funny
room
business?
in which you see past this wall halfway blocking everything. You see a couple of pillars here, and this looks to be some kind of possibly an offering table of some sorts. You see, there's all kind of nuts and fruits and stuff in these little bowls, and grains of rye and of corn and things like that. You know, as Ezra would know, these are general things that people offer to.
This is a Saint King church, right?
Yeah, general things people offer to this stuff kind of in general. The peasants offer in general their parts of their harvest to gods, no matter really which god it is.
Azrael is silently thinking to himself, of course it's the fucking Saint King church.
And you do not see a statue of a busty woman. That is not what you see right there.
That's Theodolinda.
No. That is a statue of what's her name? Saint Kate, goddess of or not goddess, saint of travel and peace.
Saint Kate?
Kate.
Kate.
Big Zelinda.
Linda. Why I think I worship her, man? Shit.
Oh
Where is it?
Hold on one sec.
Praying pays, man.
Stop it!
Okay, I was just plugging in my headphones. Okay, and you see that most of the windows are kind of bland, plain. The glass is clouded, you know, from whatever weather and stuff like that. But you see this back window here is a giant stained glass window with looks like a depiction of the Saint King with a sword of some kind and bringing it down on a some kind of evil creature. Looks maybe like some kind of fiend or monster. You're not really sure. It's very vague, and it's got all sorts of. It's got like a tentacle and a claw and like a red glowing eye, and it's kind of mouth that looks like it might be some kind of dog or something. It's a hodgepodge, really, but it's a very well fancy stained glass window. And the two Renlos, or actually not two Renlos, just Dolores points to the stained glass window.
Okay. Can I do detect magic on the stained glass
Sure,
window,
yeah.
or just in this room in general?
Yeah, you can. And Dolores,
Waves his hand about and does it.
or sorry, Siora kind of steps up. Seriously? It's the window? Huh.
Window?
Is it
Yeah,
some magic
this-
juju stuff?
No, this window is the only stained glass window in the town. People very much enjoy looking at it. It was installed by the Renlos when they first arrived here.
Hiding it in plain sight.
Is there any magical auras coming from the stained glass window?
You go to cast detect magic, but you find your head hurts when you try and cast it. Does not work.
Can I touch the stained glass
You can
sword?
touch the stained glass window, yes.
I'll touch it. What happens?
It
No, wait.
is a stained glass window. It feels very smooth.
Is there a way to open it?
You should not remember. They said that whoever touches it gets corrupted.
Is there a
Don't touch it.
window door?
There is no window door,
Wow.
no.
The window.
Shut up!
What's that? What was that?
Okay,
Use the
okay.
window.
I know what I'll do. I'll move my hand away from the
Mhm.
touching it, and I will cast. Where is it? I will cast Mind Link on it, and see if it responds to me.
Why?
Roll me a Arcana check, please. Actually, no. Religion
Something.
check, please.
Oh, that's worse. Wait, is it worse?
Isabella, be very careful if I were you.
You don't know what I'm doing, please.
Who's keeping an eye on the Rinlows that have just been left unattended right
Nothing
here?
happens. Nothing
No, I'm
happens.
right here too. I'm with you.
I don't mind link to anything.
No, you don't mind link to anything.
I'm just picking my fingernail with my dagger, making it very close to cutting myself.
Where is
And they are there. They have, the Renlos have very grim expressions on their faces.
I'm watching them.
They
What
look
happened?
at you, Isabella, and Dolores says, "It's in the stained glass window. It actually is a stained glass window.
Oh, she looks up at it.
You have to break it."
Oh, and then what happens?
Wouldn't this be something you should know how to do, Wesley?
How did
Or
you?
what if we
make
just
into
cut
a
it
stained
out?
glass window?
Sorry, what was that? You guys talked at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
No, how did you make the sword into a stained glass window?
Magic?
Perhaps you could dispel it, Wesley.
No, I don't have that spell yet.
Never mind.
Not
I
yet.
I could always try, like, because, you know, stained glass is like, I could always try cutting it out.
Why don't we just
No, I
smash
think
it?
it's an enchantment. It's like an illusion almost in a way.
Instead, it's in it. Can
What
I
if I-
insight to
Mhm.
see whether if there was any nefarious intent behind telling me to break the window?
Sure, roll an insight check then. You do
Sounds
not
like a
sense
good
any
plan.
nefarious intent. They are
I
mad at
need
you,
my
but
friend.
they seem to be honest. Hmm?
I'm gonna
What?
break the window.
Oh
Attempt
man.
it.
You're gonna break the window?
I'm
Wait,
gonna
did you
attempt it.
ask for that?
In fact, before anybody does anything, Azrael walks over to Isabella and places his hand on her shoulder, and a flash of light, and I give you guidance.
They killed my horse, and I will hit the window
Kill
with
their
my
window.
blade. I was gonna say it.
Wait, before you. And I'll just turn to look at them. What
Mhm.
happens if she breaks the window?
Sorry, I meant resistance, not guidance. It's a saving throw you get to add a d4 to.
Who are you asking?
The
Renlos?
no, the one that's still charmed.
Yes, female Renlos.
Yeah.
The sword will appear.
Perfect. I don't need to touch it, and I will shatter the window.
Fucking hell, dude.
Oh
Here we go.
boy.
Oh, you to be careful. You didn't listen.
You get +4 to a saving.
Sally is never careful around dangerous things, just so you're aware.
That's right. This is my favorite type of game.
Me too.
How do you
Really
shatter
good.
the window?
I take with my my silver glade, and I fucking baseball it
I step back.
with a
Was-
little bit of anger.
Baseball it with a little bit of anger. You with like the what's it called, the hilt, the butt of the blade, right?
Sure, whatever to break it.
Okay, yeah, you crack with the butt of the blade and the glass shatters quite Well, it doesn't shatter actually immediately. It begins to crack and spread, and then it shatters, and when it does, the glass falls about halfway to the ground and then stops and freezes mid-air, and then it begins to swirl.
Everybody get
And
Uh,
I guess this is gonna be right there. And it forms into a humanoid shape, just kind of hovering and floating mid-air.
Humanoid, dude, we wasted so many.
Roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Holy.
Whoa, what's that, motherfucker?
Whoa,
Shit.
what the shit?
Alright.
Close
8-hour
that
game,
roll.
let's go. 8-hour game.
Transformers activate.
It's not really a sword. I don't know. It's more of a creature.
Hold on. I don't actually have a combat. I wasn't prepared to get this fucking far yet.
That was such
This
a
is
good roll.
This is the BBG, guys. We skipped ahead.
That was a good roll. You guys both had good rolls.
He can add them manually.
Where's mine?
What was your roll? Initiative roll?
Fucking
21.
19 and 21.
I'm on.
Wait, are you rolling with
Just-
initiative or something?
Yeah, you
You
said.
said roll initiative.
Fuck yeah, you did.
No, I mean you advantage. Advantage.
Damn it!
Oh,
Mine
I'm
always
confused, what?
sucks.
Wait, what? We're not supposed to roll initiative?
No, you are rolling initiative. I was just confused. Did someone roll initiative before I put up the
No.
initiative tracker?
Yes, and they were saying they had good rolls, and I said you could just add them manually.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
Who
put the
rolled- who
tracker,
rolled
I'm
what?
sorry. I rolled a 21.
You did a 19.
Roll. Here, I'll roll it for you. 21. Okay. And then I'll change it. Updates.
I hope she brought a
Okay.
guard.
Who else? Did anyone else?
I got a
Get
19.
Yep, that is, yeah. We're definitely missing Fabio.
There it is, sorry. I was
And
showing
Isabella.
up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll all the NPCs.
They fucking fighting with us? Yeah, right. They're running.
Nat 20 from who?
What?
Captain Siora. Dang, Nat 20 from Captain Siora.
Let's go.
The bad
Oh
guy got a
boy.
nat 20?
No,
No,
Captain
yeah,
Siora got a nat
Captain.
20. You're
Oh,
friendly.
Captain. Yes! He's on our side.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna die.
Oh boy.
And we'll fight next week. Have a great night, guys.
Actually, I think that is a good idea.
Oh.
Because this fight is gonna.
Before we end, I
Mhm.
don't want to forget this. So the last thing I'm going to say, like as it's rearing up and looking like we're going into initiative, I'm just gonna say to them,
It would behoove you for me not to be harmed. Remember that.
and then turn to fight.
Oh shit.
They also have manacles on, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
they're-
in case.
Oh,
I don't know if they're trying to like
Who's closest?
trying to stab us in the back, but that would be a bad idea for them.
Wait, you should probably try to talk to it first, guys.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what I was
Oh
gonna do.
yeah,
ahead,
yeah. That's
knock
why you're
yourself
rolling
out.
initiative.
That's okay.
no.
Yeah.
He's not first.
It's probably either me or the captain, right?
It's you or the oh yeah, the Guardians of 10. It's you.
Hell yeah, talk no jitsu, let's go.
Talk. I'm just going to like, as this fucking thing like goes up in front of me, I'm gonna look
Mhm.
up at it and just be like, maybe we should like no, don't do it first.
How tall is it?
It's about human-sized. Probably,
Would you say it's floating?
yeah, like about maybe 6 feet tall.
Yeah. So tall.
Made of swirling shards of broken stained glass.
That's
Possibly go wrong.
Would you say that it's a humanoid?
No, it is not a humanoid.
It's incorporeal, right? It's like a ethereal sort of incorporeal being, just made up of glass.
Do you have a full
Uh,
picture of this thing?
A full picture? Well, the
Yeah.
full picture I
Sure,
have
sure.
is
Not what I'm looking
not exactly accurate. I can post it to you. The full picture I have is like 10 times as large as what it actually
Oh.
is. But
10 times as large as what? Wait, which one's 10 times as large?
the picture is 10 times as large of what it actually is. But I'll post it to you anyways.
Okay.
Let me find it.
I love the last thing in art is Rip Debbie.
Rest in peace, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, this is oh yeah, no, this is not what it looks like. It's definitely not as bulky. It's not as thick. What? Who? Someone just left.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay, sorry, I clicked
Okay.
on the wrong chat.
It's certainly not as bulky, but this gives you a better sense. It's got like claws,
just did
kind
it.
of. Hold on, here.
Kill me.
Here. This is.
Hey, Linda. You getting some souls tonight?
Okay.
I'm gonna bring them home.